Hi, chat. Welcome back to another stream. Another big day of big gaming. Hope you guys are doing well. How close am I? That's not important. That's not important. We don't have to worry about that. We figure that out later. Batty Patrick, this is the 2 years. Big number. Punk. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Phillips, with 26 months of tier 2. Add an optional message for Johnstone. Let's get a round of applause for that. We love that. We love to see that. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Tier 2. Blue, is it Blue Beta? Thank you for the 2 months. Nice. Hey, appreciate it. Welcome into stream chat. Today, we are gaming a lot. By a lot, we're hatching egg. That's kind of it. That's kind of the whole story. Sorry, I'm just organizing my desk. I'm gonna make sure everything is to a T. Welcome in. Hope we're doing well today. We were doing a little bit of shiny hunting in Pokemon Black. Dalbino with 31 months. Long time subs. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hate Mondays. Hey, well, here's the thing. Thanks for stopping by. I'll make it better. Maybe. We'll see. How am I? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Had a clean my house this morning, and I played with the cats, and I took a shower for the first time in 7 months, I think. Maybe 8 months. I don't know. I'm a gamer. I don't keep track, you know. Blue, thank you for 3 months of Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Zach, with the 6 months of Prime, and you said, ah! I abbreviated that a little bit, but hey, appreciate it. I appreciate it. Anyways, hey, let's get into some gaming. So I mentioned last stream that I was going to stock up on eggs. I didn't do that. I didn't. I started it. You can tell because I'm in a different spot, but I didn't. So let's go. Maybe we'll get eggs. I started it and I was biking back and forth and I wasn't getting any eggs. I was like, oh, it must be broken. It's gotta be broken. We're not starting with this song. You know what? I'm gonna make an executive decision. Wait, no, this is the wrong, never mind. I thought it was a totally different song. I'm dumb. Ignore me. Ignore the man. What are the odds? 1 in 1365. Yeah, we did get Shanks. We got Shanks, then we got another one after. Actually, we got a bunch after that, but. Hey, John, first stream ever. Recently decided to work on a living dex with each mom. Every mom in every game. Every mon. Just finished up the Gen 1 mons yesterday. Chat, here's the thing. I have an idea, and I want your take on it. First of all, I gotta read these 2 subs. 2 great names. Thad. I wish I could meet a man named Thad. I guess technically I am meeting a man named Thad. Hey, Thad. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for the 20 months. Thad and I are friends on chat. Everybody say hi to Thad. Yoink and doinks. Thanks for the Prime. I appreciate it. Anyways, I have an idea. But that's if it happens. Where were all these eggs when I tried? Anyways, if on Pokemon Day they happen to reveal the Gen 3 games, would you guys watch me do a Gen 3 living dex? Like we would treat it just like any other. It's just that would be. Woo. I would say though, there would be one part of it that would genuinely suck. The rest of it, honestly, would be like, you know, another day at the job. We got time today? No, because it's not. If it's, I want it when it's out. You know what I mean? That would be smart. That would be smart if it was, if I did it in advance to be like, whoa, he did it in a day. That's so fast. No, I was thinking like there's only one part that's gonna genuinely suck, and that's getting the Johto starters. Because you have to complete the regional decks for Emerald 3 times. So we would start with Emerald, play through it until I get like Chikorita, then play through it again, and then play through it another time. It would be pretty terrible. Feebas isn't that bad. Feebas is like a 2 to 3 hour endeavor. But getting the Johto starters would be pretty terrible, if I'm being honest. We'll see. But I like the idea. Just speedrun Emerald. No, but here's the thing though. You have to complete the regional decks. So you have to see every single Pokemon in the regional decks. That is way harder than it sounds. So, I don't know. Either way. I got it from Coliseum. Yeah, it's just if they had it. If they had it, totally different story. But in my head, I would imagine that will come out. Because is it predicted that they're adding Stadium on Pokemon Day to the N64? Speedrun and trade. For the important stuff, yeah. Yeah. I actually might have to play like Ruby or something first. Right? I really don't know. Clarknay with 31 months of tier 2. I just got an ad. What the freak? We don't swear in this home. This is a Christian home. How dare you? You almost set me up. You almost set me up for failure. I started streaming last week and I got an average of 1.11 viewers in 16 hours. Do you think that is a good start? Hey, it's better than 0. Right? You could have had 0.00 viewers. You gotta start somewhere. Good morning, Jom. Hey, everybody. Why am I suited with a shiny charm? Because there's no shiny charm in this game. Little known fact. No shiny charm in this game. It's in black 2, white 2 first. What do you think the chances are they actually announce Gen 3 games? So here's the thing. For the online service, I feel like it's... the probability of that, I would give it like an 80%. I think a much higher percentage chance would be that they make their own standalone app with all the Pokemon games on it and make you pay for that. I feel like that's free money. That's like free money. But you learn to play TCG on the Game Boy. I've actually played that. That's a really good game for the console that it's on. If you've never played the Pokemon TCG, which I have it. It's a Japanese version, but I still have the English version as well. But wait, isn't this GB2? This is the first one. There were 2 versions. There's a Japanese version that was only released in Japan that included the Rocket and Gym Challenge sets. I don't know if that's the one. I really don't know. I'm all tangled up. I'm a mess today. Oh, one thing I did do, though, is organize my boxes. My boxes look so clean right now. So we're good on, like, the next 400-ish eggs. So that's an upside. Huh? I will say, though, in the event that I get Zorua today, which statistically not very likely, I have nothing planned. I don't have X and Y. Or actually, we'd be doing black 2 white 2. I don't even think I have that set up. So we'll figure that out when the time comes. I think I have 1 egg that's left over from last stream. 99% sure that I have one. I'll just move for the time being. Yeah. See? This one, I don't know what that is. So we'll find out. Because that was from... It's probably a really, really, really old Zorua egg. Do they have dates on them? On the date that you obtained it? Okay, so I think that was actually from 2012. This is a 11-year-old egg. The only reason that these are timed around this time is because of I had a cartridge in that gave me specific event Pokemon. But I think that's actually the date. So this is a decade-old egg that I'm opening. So who knows what's inside? It could be something very rare, very cool. It's probably Zorua. What should I Pokemon have I caught so far? Totodile, Magby, Shinx, Mareep, Zubat, Ekans, Bellsprout. The last few don't really count. It's not shiny, so we send it to the trash. Do you like white 2 or white more? White 2. Oh! Wait, I just spilled everything. I'm a mess. You plan to do anything for PLA? Not anytime soon, no. What's the method today? I don't listen. So basically it's... So, yeah, I would like to do a Gen 3. Either a Catch-em-all or... Actually, no, I've already done that. Technically, I've also done a living... Not... I guess, no, I haven't done a living dex. Yeah, I think it'd be really fun to do that. I guess technically I haven't done a catch-em-all of Gen 3 and like really explained it, because I have before when I did the Fire Red Leaf Green Trainer Stars, because you have to complete the dex for that. I didn't really show the process, I just explained how I got to that point, to completing it. What star would I pick? Eventually all of them, but I'd let you vote. I'd let you vote. You'd keep in mind, I had to get all gens 1 through 3 starters. So. There's a lot of options, for sure. Why Zorua? Because I tried hunting this a really long time ago. Like 10 years ago, and I never finished it. How much would you go for Honey Tree Munchlax Shiny? $0. I'll do it right now. It's really not that hard, chat. It's just getting Munchlax. That's the hard part. Once you get it, there's a trick where you can have it just infinitely appear there. You can hunt it for as long as you want. Oh. Yeah, I would assume that all that stuff is going to come out on the 27th. Because I really don't... It would seem kind of lame if they're like, oh yeah, these are coming next month. You know what I mean? Like, what would be the point of even bringing it up? Thank you for the 5 gifted. Chat, if you get a gifted sub, please say thank you. And if you didn't get a gifted sub, if you still said thank you, that'd be really nice. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it would be a fun stream to do because of how... If you don't know, Gen 3 is easily the hardest Pokedex to complete. It's not even close to any other game. It genuinely... Yeah, and you can even include, like, National Dex for X and Y. It's still not as difficult. It is very, very, very hard. There's a lot that you have to do. There's so many games you have to play. But if there's trading, we're in luck. And from what I've seen, there was a video by Mr. Austin John Plays, and the trading is already set up on it, so they just need to add the games. Do I collect cards now? Nope. I used to when I was like younger, but it is such a brief period of enjoyment. You open all the cards, you're like, oh my god, I'm having so much fun. Whoa, full art, Rayquaza, no way, what? Reverse holo, shiny Pikachu. Oh my god, is that 2 Terra? No way. And then once you're done opening, you just kind of sit there. It's like, you ever have those moments where you just crack and you buy a bunch of really unhealthy food and you eat it all in one sitting and then you just like sit and look at the mistake you made? That's kind of what it is. Except you don't eat the Pokemon cards. You're like, man, that was a lot of money I just spent. Hey, did you have breakfast today? I did. I had Pokemon cards. Exclusively uncommons. I had a Leafeon V-Star trainer gallery. I don't even know what that means. I do know the Leafeon, there's a Leafeon V-Star that's really rare. It's like the rarest card in the set. No, it's not. In the new set, it's like the 4th rarest card you can get. I want the only card I've seen recently that I would be like, oh yeah, I would love to have that, and like, I don't really care if it's graded, but at least like in a protective case thing, is the Giratina, the Origin Form one, because I'm just a big fan of the guy. Yeah, the Alt Art Leafeon, it's like in a forest. Apparently it's like the 4th hardest card to get. Has a really low pull rate. It's like 1 in every 130 packs or something like that. Bone Marrow Stew, thank you for the 11 months. Hi, John. I bought a Weezer vinyl yesterday. Nice job. I don't have many vinyls. But I do have a few. But here's the thing. I don't have a record player. I just hang them on my walls. I buy frames for them and just hang them up, which I think they look cool. What ones do you have? The newest one that I just bought, or I didn't just buy it, I just haven't opened it yet, is I bought the new Yachty vinyl, his new album. Let's Start Here, because I really like that. I actually bought it before the album came out, but I have to get that out of my mailbox. But I need to play Cars 2. The soundtrack or the stream? The game. Yeah, I haven't bought any Pokemon cards in a while. The ones that I have are actually... No, I opened those up. Never mind. Yeah, whenever the last time I opened up Pokemon cards on stream. Last year... No, probably 2020. That was a lot. No, 2021. That was the last time I bought Pokemon cards. My mom got me some for Christmas. And I think my birthday. So if those count, then December. But I don't even know where those cards are. I don't even know if I opened them. Did I eat them? Not those. I was pretty full that day. You opened the McDonald's Happy Meal pack last year? Why do you remember that? That's such a specific... I think that was 2021 also. I played a Mystery Dungeon game. Yes, they're games. They are games. You have so much restraint not eating them. I know, because they're just so shiny. You know what I mean? You guys ever see something shiny, you're like, I need to eat that. Where are the cats? We need the cats. They're gone. They moved out. Okay, what's your favorite snack? Ever play Pokken Tournament? No, I haven't. You, Dennis. Thank you. Finally, a man of reason. Hi, Denny. What's going on, Denny? Woo! Denny in the chat. Yeah, I never played Pokken Tournament. And I think it's because it's one of those things where it was on it was on the Wii U, and like I feel like most games on the Wii U, even though they got ported to Switch, just did not they did not grow. So yeah. Am I crazy for wanting another new Super Mario Bros. Game? Has it been long enough? Or should they just make another Mario Maker at this point? Because like in my head, I'm like, oh man, I really like playing those games. It was super fun. And then they made new ones and they weren't like creative. Like the DS one, so good. The Wii one improved on the DS one. Then they made the Wii U one. We're like, okay, that's something. It's kind of the same game. And then they're like, well, what if there were coins and it was gold? And then nobody bought that one. Do you need another Mario Maker? I guess no. Well, I guess technically there have been two, but they haven't updated the game, which I understand because I don't think anybody plays that game consistently anymore, aside from maybe content creators. Brig, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you. Are there any plans for a 5-star trainer pass video in Black and White 2? Yes. I think that'd be fun to do on stream. I've also wanted to do all the medals. It's just that would be like that would be quite the endeavor. I think the Mario movie will have an official Nintendo game. That's a good question. No, probably not. At this point, no. They would have announced already. Also, there aren't many good movie adaptation games. Can you guys name some? Where you're like, it was good or better than the movie? Because I can't think of any. Cars 2. The Cars 2 game is good, if not better. Cars 2 is a good movie, Chad. I don't know about that. Lego Star Wars? Okay, that I would agree with. I think the Lego Star Wars games are much better than the actual franchise itself, which I'm sure will make some Star Wars nerd very mad. Hello, John. I love your videos. Your page is inspiring. Hey, thanks, Mouse. Thank you. I like mice. Should I get a pet mouse? If it's shiny, I get a pet mouse. Pet mouse so bad. On it, come on. Come on. Well, Chad, dream's dead. Pack it up. No mouse. You heard the fox. You're a massive inspiration to me, and the point I started a channel of my own with Pokemon Challenge. Thank you. Hey, thank you. That's very nice of you. It's very funny to see how that, like, because I've had that conversation. I actually had that conversation recently with my own person who inspired me to make content. Because I think I told you guys, when was this? It was like a week and a half ago. No, it was like 2 weeks ago. Chad, I'm old. Time flies when you're gaming. I hung out with Shady Penguin for the first time. Like I met him once, but that was like the first time I like actually hung out and had a conversation with him. And we were at a restaurant, and I dressed up for the restaurant. And he was laughing with one of my friends. I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, and so I had a button down, and then I had a sweater over it, and I was wearing pants because you wear pants when you go outside. And he was laughing and looking at me. I'm like, "Hey, wait, what's so funny?" And he was like, "Oh, I was just wondering how your first day of private school was going." And I looked at him and I yelled at him in the restaurant. I'm like, "Shady, I look up to you. This is not nice. You're my idol." And then I came back after to hang out. I like got changed. Because I think we went to like Top Golf after. I think he said something like, he's like, oh, he's back from his boat vacation. I'll remember that, Shady. I'll remember that. I did get rolled. That's for sure. That's for sure. Chat, who is your idol? Is there somebody you're like, I want to... Well, you shouldn't ever want to be like, I want to be them, but like, who's somebody be like, they look like they're having a good time, I want to have a good time. That makes sense? You? Why, Chat? I'm miserable. I spilled it. I just spilled that all over me. Well, at least it matches my 3DS. Spilled my drink, my Diet Dr. Kelp. Hey, John, your video where you caught every shiny in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee got me back into Pokemon games. Oh, funny you mentioned that. One, cool. I appreciate it. That video, big video got nominated for, video. I forgot to reply to him. I feel so mean now. True Green 7 does a yearly Pokemon Awards, and my video was put as the video of the year, or the Pokemon Challenge video of the year. And if you vote, then I win. Would you guys vote for me if I put that in the link? I'm gonna do it. Okay. Vote for me. There it is. Click on that and then go vote for me. Fill out the form and then vote for me. Also, while you're doing it, you should vote for me. There's a bunch of other stuff too, but my video is in there. Yeah, if you fill that out and then be like, hey, his video was a video of was I like him, you know? Did I count that one? I don't know if I did. We're gonna do it anyways. Penny Snowvox, thank you for the 16 months, 19 total. Good luck in your hunt. I'm doing a batch quest in Scarlet and Bowman alongside your hunt. Can you believe I said that all that fast without stuttering? That is a big step for me. Thank you, Penny. Sorry for speedrunning your 19 months. I can read now, chat. I've ascended as a man. Oh, I need to like stop. I just need to stop in general, honestly. Is the counter your encounters or a method counter? What? It's how many eggs I've hatched. My odds are 1 in 1365. So we are so close. So close to odds. What's your favorite shiny out of all the Pokemon? I have no clue. Umbreon, probably Umbreon. There's so many. I like that are ones that are in this realm. Fortunately, a lot of my favorite Pokemon have really good shinies. Like Giratina has an insanely good shiny, and Giratina is my favorite Pokemon. Cyndaquils, I like too. I actually, hot take, I like Hisuian. I forgot the region. I like Hisuian Typhlosion shiny. I just like Hisuian Typhlosion in general. But some people don't like that. And some people don't like me. But you know what? Hey, it is what it is. The poll tells us to watch all the videos and vote unbiasedly. Okay, then watch all the videos. Yeah, Giratina is immaculate. Even like it's like stinky form. I know I just slandered him, but the just like the regular, I don't even know what that form's called. Regular form Giratina. It looks cool. I think it could be a little bit better, but origin form goes stupid. And side note, The origin form of Palkia and Dialga, I don't understand the hate. I don't. Horse? They're technically both horses. 2 horses? What's your most hated shiny ever? It's not even a bad shiny in comparison, but I just don't like Quilladin. It doesn't deserve to exist on any platform, any realm. It's just not. They just should have not made it. Drapion's the worst shiny ever. Nah. Golden Go. Golden Go is like, when you look it up close, you can see the difference. It's very, very subtle. Find the difference? It's so it goes from being silver on like around its eyes, and like it has like, not rivets. I don't really know how to explain it, but if you look at them side by side, they are actually different. It's a terrible shiny for sure. Yeah, it's probably one of the worst ones, but it is different. But it's so bad for the longest time, people thought that it wasn't. It wasn't any different. Ceruledge and Armor Rouge stock, yeah, that was a missed opportunity. Good Pokemon though. Give him that. I can guillotine out to 800 SRs. That's that'd be a cool hunt to do. Because of the music, the atmosphere. I accidentally found a shiny Geartan on my first ever playthrough of Platinum. Mods, can we look into that? Someone check their game. Somebody go to their house right now and check their game. Oh, so Chad, I had an idea. I just wanted your input on it. So after stream, I had to go get groceries. Do you guys want to do like a meetup at Walmart? Like a viewer meetup? You guys can come shopping with me and then tell me what to buy. Okay. Can we do Target? Oh, we can get Starbucks. True. Which Walmart though? It's the one over by the How about Pizza Hut? I haven't been to Pizza Hut in a minute. I haven't sat in a Pizza Hut in forever. The last one I sat in was in New Hampshire. It doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same. Real, you guys remember what old Pizza Huts looked like when it used to be like red roof? And they would have like the what do you call them? Like they had stained glass lamps over every single one, every single seat that you sat at. And do you remember when they had if you read books, you would get a free pizza? What was that called? There was a promotion that they had. It was just for like kids at school. If you like did your summer reading, you'd get book it, yeah, and you get pizza. I was so hyped. Pizza Hut ran the 2000s. Domino's didn't have a chance. Little Caesars, still a fan, but Pizza Hut ran the 2000s. Here's a fun story. When I got hard gold, I got a shiny Totodile, and I went to school and didn't save. When I got home, I was confused as to why my Totodile was blue. Can someone check on that? Pizza Hut not so great these days. Yeah, it's because they... Oh, wait. I was going to say they don't have stuffed crust, but they do have stuffed crust. Okay, never mind. What's your favorite place to eat, chat? Aside from home. Because I know somebody be like, I like eating at home because beep, 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 beep. Because I can make it beep, beep, beep. No. Where do you like when it's like your friends are like, hey, let's go out and have some grub? You guys say grub? I say grub. I say gamer grub, actually. I think Dennis put me onto that. Dennis, do you say gamer grub still? I still say gamer grub. No, you say big dinner. Never mind. I'm just talking crazy. Korean barbecue? That's, yep. The things I would do to go to Iron Age. Storm, I have no idea what they said, but I can only imagine. I have one word in mind. I just remember this noise. I don't know where it came from. I'm losing my mind, chat. They're being a meanie? Oh. L comment then. Texas Roadhouse. I've only been there once. Look at that little with the honey butter things. This is the Een. I've been saying that for weeks, Beth. Finally, someone's speaking up on that. There've been so many Eens, but this is the Een, you know? I guess it's the rats in my walls. No, they're gerbils. It's different. My Nana's house. Nana's Italian for grandmother. I wish I had a grandmother. Oh, an egg. I'm cured. Chat, do I look Italian? No. What do I look like? Don't say eh. What do you mean eh? What do I look like then? Pole? What method are we doing after Masuda? We're doing Shiny Charm random encounters. Because I want to do a hunt with the Shiny Charm, because this is the first game. You look like famous YouTuber, chat. I'm not famous. I don't even think if I had 1 million subs, I would be famous. Brig, thanks for gifting a sub. Appreciate it. You look like you're in pain. Spain without the S, baby. You sure look like a YouTuber. It's my room, be honest. It's not me, it's the room. Cat Dad, true. Oh, why did you remind me? Not to get... I went out last... Never mind, I'm not even gonna tell you. It's sad. It made me sad. It didn't even affect me. Like, it wasn't even my situation. But I saw a thing, and it made me sad. About a cat. It made me sad, Chad. That's it. That's the whole story. I'm in Italy without the ta. ILY. Thanks. All right, let me deposit these. Opinions on French people? I think they're from France. Best song in Ruby and Sapphire? None. That game is so bad. Now, I would say I really like the desert theme. It's at 113. 113, I think. I like champion theme. Oh, is this 113? Oh, it is. Evergrande City, I like. Lily Cove is nice too. Boar Tree, yeah, that's a whole bunch. Hit that real quick for the one time. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's the underground one? When you go into the base, like... That one? Woo, that one's a great one, too. This might be my ORS hating side of my brain, but I like the original songs better than the new ones. Actually, no, it's not. It's not even ORS hating. I even like the Diamond and Pearl ones more than the BDSP ones. There are very few I'm like, oh yeah, that definitely improved. One, though, that's not from either one of those games is the Eterna Forest from Legends is better than any Eterna Forest. That one, that is a perfect Pokemon song. I really can't think of a way to improve that song. Unless I was in the song going, whoa, Eterna Forest, whoa. You know? Just hitting that, just in the way, like, it's like super faint, but you can hear it. It has like echo, like I'm actually in the woods. Whoa. PLA was a great game. They just didn't do anything with it. Unfortunate. How do you sound auto-tuned? It's mostly because I'm just gaming, I think. Is the Eterna Forest the same as the Elix Forest? No. Elix Forest is kind of like, how do I not know? In my head, I'm thinking Viridian Forest in my head. You guys sing what that sounds like? He's got the pipes. What do you mean by that? Hey! Oh my god, it's shiny, guys. Look at on the screen. It's shiny. It's rare. It's shiny. Are you hunting using Diglett method? Huh? The what? Okay, so chat, I have said huh so many times that I got somebody to like it's now part of their vocabulary. Because I say like in person. They watch my streams, but it's even just in normal conversation, I see something I'm like, huh? It was just really funny out of context to hear it coming from this person. I'm a real trailblazer in my friend group with phrases. Oh, the Diglett's in BDSP Underground? No, we're doing Radar. Which is gonna be really fun. Are you guys excited for that? What methods are you excited for? So I knew the black to white to Entralink method. Yeah, so you basically yeah, SOS. Am I truing that it's the best method to shiny hunt? Hi, I'm doing Professor Oak Challenge in Sapphire and just got my 5th badge. Hey, it's only up from there. You're doing amazing, gamer. Keep on gaming. What do you think would be a cool method for them to do? They've done so many different ones. I just can't think of like a new mechanic they could tap into. Good morning, sir. Hey, good morning to you. Am I doing camp? No. Interviewing, talking to them. How you doing today? Chain of one. Next Pokemon. Coliseum bonus to Starachi? No, but I have it. I got it. Sleepy Pyro with 21 months. Wow, that's a long time. How long is that? How long is 21 months in seconds, guys? Do I play Pokemon Go? I hope you know, I held back every fiber in my being to not sing the song. I do play Pokemon Go. Some might say every day. I play Pokemon Go. When I wake up. I've played in the past like 3 days, but yeah. I do play Pokemon Go. Because I know now they have what it's like the Hoenn Legends they're doing right now. Seems cool. Oh yeah, they're also doing the thing with the people in the where you go to the place and then you play the game. Go Fest? That. They're doing Go Fex. Go fetch. They're dogs. Oh, the Las Vegas event ended? Oh, I guess because it's the weekend. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. We get a DLC announcement on Pokemon Day, as well as a new mystery dungeon. Yeah, I hope for the first part, too. Are you going Ruby or Sapphire for the event? I have always been a second game gamer. So Sapphire. Because this is the game, this is the order that I played the games. I mean, Emerald, but Sapphire. Pearl. White. Y. I did play Heart Gold first. Never mind. Never mind. I take it back. Violet. Yeah, but everybody jumped on the Violet train. I felt so special. Everybody's like, oh, Scarlet looks so sick. I'm getting Scarlet. I'm like, I'm getting Violet. And then over time, everybody bought Violet. I hear the cogs turning in your brain. There's only one, so it's not even, you're just lying. No shinies and no swag. 21 months is 55 million seconds. Thank you for converting. You took a calculator to that. That wasn't even a Google search. You just busted out the calculator to convert that. Carry the one. Don't worry, John, I'm on it. I'm on it. Carry the 1. 7. Which me on Scarlet and Violet. I like those video games. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. I'm excited to see what they do with it. Because they're going to do something with it. Surely, they'll do something with it. Surely they'll continue the franchise and add more downloadable content like they did with Sword and Shield, right? They wouldn't just ditch it like they did with Legends, right? Correct? They're doing a patch update. You see that? I read that over. Just fixing boxes, fixing raids, fixing like little teeny tiny bugs. One thing that they're not patching from what I read is the flying glitch, which is really funny. I'm glad they kept that in. I wouldn't mind ports of the 3DS games. That might happen. It might. It's just, I think before that happens, they have to put in the compatibility for it. I think at this point, so in the event on the 27th, they're like, hey, we're adding the Pokemon games to the GB and GBA. They won't make a game. It won't happen. I don't know why they won't, but they won't make a game of like compilation, you know? Or I guess I do know why, because memberships are more profitable because people forget that they have them. Speaking of that, I actually just upgraded to like the new plan. So I have N64 and GBA stuff on my Switch. I was playing Paper Mario yesterday. Listen, in my head, I thought it was way more expensive than it actually was. I don't know why in my head I thought it was the $20 a year for the membership and then it was an additional $50 on top of that. It's just $50 a year, which like that is a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. But also that's just what it costs to like, isn't that what Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus or PlayStation, whatever the online service is for PlayStation? Aren't they both 50, 60 bucks anyways? It's kind of like just falling in line with everybody else. Xbox is still way more? Really? I'm not talking with the pass. I'm just talking about online. Yeah, with the pass, I'm sure it's like 70, 75. For those who get a much higher quality service, yeah. Yeah. Got me there. That's a fair point. Why's my nose itchy? Is it gonna fall off? I think it is. Xbox is now $15 a month? What? You know what's crazy though, is if you have a PC, you can play all the Xbox exclusive games and you don't pay for the online. The day that they said that like all Xbox games, first party games are now gonna also be on PC, I lost my mind. Granted, I really only play Halo. I can't think of any other first party Xbox games that I play. Screw Xbox for making people pay to use their own Wi-Fi. That's also PlayStation and Nintendo. That's every game console, except PC. Shout out to Steam, baby. Gears. I never played Gear. I had Gears 2. I don't really like third-party games. Third person. Third-person games don't really, I don't know. It feels weird to me. They started it? Yeah, I guess that's fair. Did you have to pay for Xbox Live on the original Xbox? I think it was just a feat you did. I was gonna say, it was like a feat in itself if you could just get it hooked up. You know what I mean? If you could just find your way to play online, you're good, you know? When do you think you'll have to pay for a verified Nintendo account? Oh yeah, I saw that. You can like pay for a checkmark on Instagram now. And also they're removing 2FA, which like, that means that I realistically have to get that on Twitter, which is that just, I feel like it's free ammo for everyone to make fun of me. Like, man, you paid to get verified when I just want my account to not get hacked and people don't hack into my Twitter account and say things like, hey guys, I'm gonna upload this month, you know, because that would really scare me. I'd be more concerned if somebody said, be like, hey guys, I'm uploading a video this month. More if they said something that was really mean, being like, I hate you guys. You can get a 2FA app. Oh yeah, I have one of those. That's so true. Just not through text. Huh. Okay, cool. Some games in the Wii require premium membership to play online. Like what? Are there any big games? Because I can't think of any. Subathon 2. don't we just do a different thon, like Toyota thon, where I drive around? Oh, Pokemon Go! But it's during Toyotathon, and I'm sponsored by Toyota. That's the one. That's the one. I'm waiting for them to reverse the decision. No, because people love, especially when it comes to social media, looking important. That's like a huge part, especially like Instagram. People like looking famous. If people can pay to have a shiny little check mark that a bunch of rich people have, people eat that up. There's no way they're getting rid of that. The 2FA part, though, that I think they should get rid of. That seems like such a strange thing to just force people. I don't know if I read this. I think I did. Long Witch, thank you for the 14 months. But yeah. I don't know. Pokemon Go tried to ban people from playing in a public area because they charge people to play there. What? When was that? I think it'd be fun to do Pokemon Go streams. It's just, I don't know how to do IRL streams and make them sound good. I feel like I would have to carry around a backpack, would I not? I could use my phone, sure, but how would I stream my phone? I don't know. Oh, I saw that it was like, the connection in Vegas for the event was really bad, but I felt that that's just kind of like not a surprise. Because if you've ever been to like a convention where there's just a large group or like a concert, your service is terrible. That's not really anything that they can do. You know what I mean? I just don't know how they would get around that. Because I don't think more like cell towers would fix the issue. I think it's just interference. But I also don't know anything about it. Speaking of cell towers, you know what's a crazy job? People who have to go fix the light on top of cell towers. You ever seen videos on that? They work 2 days out of the year and get paid stupid, dumb money to just climb to the top of a tower, unscrew a light bulb, and then screw it back in. And I saw a video where a guy did that. He unscrewed the light bulb, like the burnt out one, or like it was burning out, and that's why they replaced it. And he went to grab the other one and dropped it. That scares me more than falling, because it shows depth, you know what I mean? You just see a glass, like a light just tumble out of his hands. I was like, ah! But then he had another one, so it was all good. They make 100K? I don't know if it was 100K. That's not what I saw. I saw like 50, but still, I mean, that's still, you know, 100K a year. That's a lot of money. One thing I'll never understand are people who do, I realize now I've just been biking and I've hatched all my eggs. Yeah, I'm so stupid. I just get talking, you know, and I just don't pay attention. I'll try and farm eggs tonight. I love biking. I haven't biked in so long. I used to love doing it as a kid. I also did it, I bought a bike in my first year of college, and then I just left it there because it wouldn't fit into my car. Imagine if how to give birth, you had to ride on a bike. Someone get this kid a Harvard scholarship. One of the greater minds of our generation is in our chat right now, chat. Get a round of applause for that. Aw. I need to turn my AC on, so I'm cooking in my hoodie. Hey chat, friendly reminder. If you're not following the stream, I would appreciate it greatly. Also, if you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a free Prime sub. I'm so excited for next week, chat. I think next week is going to be very fun, very big. I've gotten back to doing a PLA Hisuian Voltorb hunt and it's not been going well. Hey, best of luck. I think I got one, right? Big gaming news. I mean, just like the Pokemon Day stuff. It's always exciting to see what they have planned. I am putting out a video next week, but yeah. Hey. Pokemon Queen, thanks for the 3 months. Enjoy your Green Gamer badge. Appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. What would be the most out there thing for them to reveal, but like actually believable for Pokemon Day? Because there has to, I feel like every Pokemon Day, there's always one thing. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think sleep is, Sex, yeah, probably. New PLA game. Yeah, if they did black and white, I would lose it. I don't think there's a larger Arceus fan than me. I would be willing to contest that. You get all the shiny locked mythicals all at once. One redemption code. Yeah, I think the obvious one is DLC for Scarlet and Violet. Virtual console announcement either that day or for some reason they announce it like a month from then. I think there's gonna be a port. No, there's gonna be a remake of something, but like a side series game, and I don't know what it would be. I don't think it'd be Mystery Dungeon because that game, I don't think it's sold very well. Yeah, Coliseum XD. That would be crazy if they did that. Conquest? I never played Conquest. Ranger? I guess I could do Ranger. Cabbage, 6 weeks, 11 months. Last Mystery Dungeon sold like 2 million copies, my guy. Yeah, but like, how many did new Pokemon Snap sell? I appreciate it. Thanks for the 11 months. I'm trying to think, because that was probably the least expected to do well game. And that game sold crazy. It sold 7 million copies. No way. I don't believe that. That sounds like, that's extreme. Finn, thanks for the 25 months. Wowie Gaming! I tried to say it with the same inflection as you. How'd I do? I nailed it. Okay. Glad. 2.4 mil? Okay. Never mind. Fair enough. I meant 7 total. Yeah, I was gonna say, if it sold 7 million copies, that's like half as much as like Ultra Sun and Moon. That's more than Legends. I don't know how many Legends sold. Legends sales died so fast. Have you ever looked into that? That always blew my mind. Because if I'm not mistaken, Legends, before Scarlet and Violet, was the fastest selling Pokemon game of all time. And then like a month after the game came out, all the sales just tanked. I wonder why. Maybe because the game is stinky. Just kidding. It's one of my favorite Pokemon games. Tricked you. Haha. Yeah, Legends deserves so much, like... I feel like people just didn't give it a chance. Come on, Panda. How you doing? Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. BDSP coming like a month and a half before. When that was clearly the, at the time, the more interesting game. Because you also have people who bought BDSP and they're like, ew, this game's stinky. And then another Pokemon game is on the horizon and they aren't invested in Pokemon as much as probably most people in chat. So they're like, oh, I don't want to be mad again. You want to make mac and cheese, but you don't want dirty dishes? Just do the classic, make your mac and cheese in a pot and let it soak for 4 days. Because you can't wash it right then and there. You need to let that pot soak. Sure, the game also released in January. Trading card remake? I have said for the longest time that they should make it. They should make a vintage. They should just remake the trading card game, the original one. But then make it so it has multiplayer and you can buy packs and open them up. I would spend so much money on that. It would be insane. I'm not, well, I am promoting that they should make a pay-to-win Pokemon game. Do you know the amount of people who would pay to open up a digital first edition Shadowless Charizard? So many people would. They're already making a Pokemon TCG client similar to Hearthstone? I think if they did that though, they would stop after, like, once the Wizard of the Coast sets are done. Which I guess begs the question, can they do that? I assume yes, that they own all the rights to those cards, even though Wizard of the Coast did the printing for him. Because if you didn't know, for the first 2-ish generations, it was like kind of like 1.5 generations, they outsourced the printing to another company. Until they, I guess, had enough money to print them themselves. I don't really know, because I feel like they've always had the money to be able to do it from the jump, but I think I'm out of eggs. I love Hearthstone. I played it recently. I played it like 3 weeks ago. It's definitely one of the easier card games to get into initially. Because it's just like attack higher than defense, you beat, you win. And I like that in a card game. I like it when it's baby explained to me. You have big card, they have small card. Big card better than small card, you win game, you know? They probably have the money, but not experience or expertise. Yeah, I guess that's fair. What's your favorite shiny from Gen 3? Rayquaza. It's not even, like, this is not even a competition. Larvitar, thank you for the prime. If I didn't read that, thank you, thank you. Cacnea? Cacnea. Cacnea. We're talking about Cacnea. Cacnea. It's gross. Pass. Mudkip? I like Mudkip. I like Pokemon. Is that a hot take? One of those popular shinies. It's just good. Your take sucks. Hey, you suck. And how about you unmute yourself? Got him. Yeah, all the legendaries look good. I agree. You wish me some shiny luck. I've been at this EV for 7 weeks. No. If anything, you should be wishing me shiny luck. I've been at this for 3 days. That's a long time. Yeah, Gen 4 Mewtwo. Ho-Oh? Ho-Oh is like... Somebody asked earlier, my favorite shiny. That's up there. I don't know what they were on when they were making Ho-Oh shiny. Even Lugia's is great. But you combine Ho-Ohs in Heart Gold with the whole setup, flying down, you encounter it, the music, even in Gen 2 when it's like that, they put their whole... I was gonna say it, but I restrained myself. They put their whole, you know what I mean? They went all in. Say it, coward? No, because you're supposed to replace it with the first letter, but it's still the same word. Unrelated, but slightly related. I went to Buc-ee's for the first time like a week and a half ago. I went to Buc-ee's for the first time. Everyone ever been to the Buc-ee's before? I took a picture and everything. I sing for a living, by the way. Yeah, check this out. Buc-ee's, baby! I don't know who that guy is, but Buc-ee's! If you don't know, it's a giant gas station. That's really it. But they sell, like, stuff there. Buc-ee's, but the C's are pronounced like S's. Yeah, so I brought someone there for the first time ever, and I was explaining to them that although the name is Buc-ee's, I call it Bussies. And the best part is I had to explain to that person what that meant. Because they're like, okay. Okay. Which was way funnier than the setup of it. Like, I don't know what that means. I'm like, okay, well, let's explain it. They sell everything, anything true. Was it Luke? No. It was not. How many have I hatched? None! Great, everyone! After this next one, I'm gonna turn on my AC. So I'm burned to a crisp, live on stream. Yeah, we just kind of went in to see what was in it. It was a gas station. It was just a giant gas station. Like, comically large gas station. Give me a name for the Eevee for luck. One cool one you could do is, you could do, I like doing Pokemon names backwards, so you could do Eevee backwards. The Mad Lad's back at it again. I'm gaming, everyone. Oh! I'm gonna come back, and this is gonna be shiny. Watch. Watch. Be blown away. It'll be shiny, for sure. Come on! Don't say I was here. One second. Oh, wait! All right, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna come back and it's gonna be shiny. Just wait. The moment. This is the worst stream ever. Kind of my funny. If you have to, it's true. So true. Got me there. I don't know the lyrics to this song, and by lyrics, the sounds. Have you tried the method of just getting the shiny? Nope. Is that a Neon Umbreon sign? Neon, yep. Yes, it is. I bought it from Etsy. It wasn't for like the size of it. How much do you think that was? If you looked at neon signs, they're very expensive. They're pricey. Typically, they are. $15. Close. Close. No, I think it was like $190. $190, $200. Which is a lot of money, but for a neon sign, not the worst. And it's really good quality. I'm surprised it did not show up destroyed. How does this man keep getting so many consecutive shinies? I'm hacking. It's only 2 prime subs. I've read about that. That's true. Next. Should I do a subathon next week? No build up. I just go live. See what happens. What would I do? What if I did one where I just had to just be present? How long do you genuinely think a subathon would last if I just did nothing but talk the entire time? I'll tell you right now, it wouldn't last very long. You'd run out of things to talk about? True. I would have to go through every old story that I've ever told. I'd lose my voice on day one. Honestly, even during the subathon, I didn't have that issue. Because I kind of prepped a little bit in advance. I was just tired. What's your favorite egg that I've hatched so far? I think 73 was a really big one. You guys are really hyped on that one. And I hate when that happens. Do a subathon until you either run out of time or reach max team rank in Mystery Dungeon DX. No. The egg I declined? Let's not talk about that. That's not important. That egg was surely not the shiny. You guys know the Prime is free and you might have one available right now? True. If you guys check that, anybody who primes us right now, I'll tell you I'm your best friend, which is a huge discount because normally it's a million channel points. True fact. Takes about 99,800 XP and you only get 50 per quest. Aw. You're replacing me already? Yep. Hey. That's the way the world turns, you know? Friends come and go, baby. What's the coolest name you've ever seen, chat? Like, actually, in person, you've met a person named that name. Could be first, could be last name. Best friend's name is Blaze. I feel like that's a really, like 2010s child name. I've always wanted to meet somebody named Blade. I just want to know what they're up to. I would love to do like a day in a life with them. Like, what do you do? Because there's no way that like a person named Blade works at a grocery store. You know? You have to be a model or something. Name your kid that so it's in your future? Okay, cool. Yeah, I can do that. Regardless of gender. Blade. I have to change my last name. What's a cool last name that could go with Blade? Sharpener. Mr. Sharpener. Blade 2. But like it's not like Blade 2, it's like exponent. Squared. Bonkin' bonkers. Thanks for the Prime Gaming. I appreciate it. Hey, you're my best friend, by the way. Your last name isn't Stone. It's actually Blade now. I just really like the name Blade. There you go. Perfect. Beat a Mr. Sidebottom. I think the most like out there one I've ever had is I had a music teacher and his name was Mr. Hammer. What a cool name. No, not MC Hammer. That would be way cooler. Yeah, he just taught us music. I had an art teacher that same year in the same classroom who had like a crazy name, but I forget what her name was. All I remember is that one time I said to her, I was like, oh, I'll see you next year. And she said, no, you won't. I'm moving to Africa. And she was not lying. She moved to Africa. See you later. Whatever her name was. That's the end of that story. I had a history teacher named George Washington. Bro, when did you go to school? You didn't learn history, you lived it, brother. That's crazy. We had Mrs. Kerr. Oh, that'd be crazy. No learning would get done. Hopefully it was a dance class. We could do geometry today, or we could get down. Just popping on. Do we have cartons of eggs on the shelf? Oh. Any other teachers I had that were like really out there names? Ms. Shoemaker? That's honestly, I think that's a more common name than you think it is. I think I had some kids in my class that had that name. Maybe not in my class, but like the class below. I had a teacher named Mr. Man. That's what I call some of my friends. I'm like, what are we doing today, Mr. Man? I love that. Yeah, it's kind of like Smith. It's just a less common Smith. Can you solve this for me? No. Thanks for your question. Chat, what was your crazy school story? We've had this conversation before, but I think it's been long enough that we'll have different ones. Everybody, I feel like everybody at school, either middle school or high school, you had that one crazy thing that happened at your school. I would also like to note, mine's not that crazy. No, I didn't end up collecting a bunch of eggs. I started it and I organized all the boxes. But don't worry, because that's not shiny, so we're good. The gymnasium flooded? Free pool? I had a teacher marry a student. I like how you worded that to make it sound like you were the one who initiated it. I had a teacher marry a student. Miss Smith, I got a crazy idea for today's class. We're going to Vegas. There was one day in my high school, this is like really tame, but there was a dog that just went into the school. He was just walking around the school going into different classes. I remember they announced it over the intercom that there was a dog in the hallway. I think it was my sophomore year of high school. You know, there's a social media guy who looks exactly like you. Listen, anytime anybody's ever said, hey, you look like this person, not only have I not looked like the person, it's hurtful. It hurts me, the comparisons you guys have made. You're like, man, you really look like this guy. I look at him and he's like, I just can't face reality enough, you know? What is going on with Minchino in the top right? No mouth, no nose. Just eyes and ears. I actually have a banger story. So this was in my 8th grade middle school class. We had a field trip where we went to a war museum. And I believe it was World War I through World War II, or it involved the Cold War. It was like a small collection of wars, and they had like a bunch of stuff there, like antiques and, you know, just like a standard museum that you go to. This seems really slow, but hey, listen, the slower it is, the more streams there are. Anyways, so we get on the bus, and keep in mind, this is the entire 8th grade class that's going on this trip. So we drive probably, this is in I believe, southern New Hampshire. So it took us like, I think 45 minutes to drive there on the bus. We pull up there. And so, to give you reference, the name of this place... I always forget. I want to say the Wright Museum, but that's not. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is the Wright Museum. The Wright Museum of World War II. It's in Wolfboro, New Hampshire. Isn't there a Wright Museum in like Chicago? No, there's a Wright Museum in DC. Weird. Anyways, yeah, so we went to the Wright Museum. And so they have a bunch of like World War II relics. And so because it's, you know, typically when you go to that kind of stuff in school, it's not just like go to the museum and check out the museum, right? There's always like an assignment that has to come with it, right? So we go there. And the teacher passes out all the papers to us. We're going through all the papers. We're like, okay, so you have to go through and you basically can go to different sections of the museum and like answer questions that are tied to the actual museum. So you have to like listen to things on like the stupid little phones. We're like, in 1923, Earl James the 13th shot his first gun, and that's when he knew he was ready for war. And then you just like, you'd write it down in the thing. And so I'm going through, there's like this entry path you're going through. It's like, it has like a small timeline, which then opens up into this big room, right? So I'm going through, filling out all the stuff, finish my first page, flip it over. And then I walk into this big entry room, and the entry room is like the core of all the cool stuff that they have. So first thing you see when you walk in, tank, a full World War II tank right there. And then on the sides, they had like some smaller Humvees and stuff like that, but they had like, I don't really know the terminology, but they had like machine guns on top and stuff like that. Earl James the 13th was actually a horrible human being. Is that a real person? I just made him up. There's no, hold on. Earl James the 13th. Nothing even comes up. Oh, James Fitzgerald, 13th Earl of Desmond. He died in 1558. Oh. Okay. Anyways, so we walk in, there's like tanks. There's one big tank in the middle, and they have Humvees with like machine guns on the top of them. And the way that it's set up, so they have a bunch of like, imagine like a square room. All that stuff is in the middle. And then on the outsides are a bunch of those like museum style glass cabinets that you look in, and it has like dioramas of battles, and stuff like that. And they have like some jackets, and they have some like canteens and whatever. So we're looking at all of that. And as I'm walking in, they have this top above area for the second floor. And on the back wall, which is not connected to anything, they have these mannequins where they're dressed up in World War II outfits. And as I'm like walking in, I see somebody in my class hop over the fence or the railing of the upper floor and stand next to the mannequin, right? I'm like, oh, that looks really dangerous. And he proceeds to take off the jacket and the hat of the mannequin and put it on himself, and then hops back over the railing and walks away. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. And then I look over, it was like a disaster immediately happened the moment that I walked in. There's a person who's on top of the Humvee taking the bullets out of the machine gun. And while this is all happening, people were like climbing onto like the tank and everything. It just immediately everything went terrible. And I see the director of the museum walk in as all this is happening, and she just goes like this. Like her mouth is more and more open the more she looks around the room. One thing I did not clarify about this story, is that this happened within the first 10 minutes of us going in. Those kids literally walked in and just raided the room. So not only were we kicked out, and it was the record for probably the fastest field trip in the history of not only my school, but maybe all time. But that, my school, my middle school, is banned from ever going there ever again. How old were we? 8th grade. Me? I was a good boy. I was doing my assignments. We didn't even get through the entire assignment, and all they made us do, like when we got back, they checked everybody's pockets, and there were a bunch of people who had like bullets and stuff like that, and they all got suspended. And then we got lectured in the library, and then they were like, you just sit down, and we sat down quietly for the rest of class. They gave us like this huge packet. Even the people who weren't in trouble, we just had to sit down and shut up for the entire day. We went to lunch, back to the same classroom. What with the hat guy? Oh, he got suspended. Yeah. Not expelled. I think they reached the point where it was too many people who did it. It was like 10, 12 kids. So, and keep in mind, my graduating class in high school was like 95 kids. You're gonna expel a 10th of the class. That's a little insane, you know? No, they were chaperoned. That's the craziest part. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I lived in New Hampshire, Chad. I had a really small graduating class. Teeny tiny. How many have I hatched? Favorite hot and cold drink? I'm not crazy about a lot of hot drinks. Favorite hot drink though? Honestly, like hot tea. Yeah, hot tea with milk. That goes crazy. Ever had a hot toddy? No, I like women. I'll give it a shot in my next gay arc, though. Cold drink? Oh, Dennis, you're here. Dennis was there for this story, by the way. For people who were saying that I'm capping. Dennis, do you remember the Wright Museum trip that we took in 8th grade? He was there. He was there. Yeah. He remembers. Dennis actually, here's the craziest part. So he walked in the room. He's like, all right, everybody, stop. And he got in the tank. They stole a bunch of bullets and we were there for like 20 minutes. See? Told you. Okay, I don't know if it was a 2-hour drive. It was in Wolfboro. It was like 50 minutes. Oh, I guess, yeah, 50 there, 50 back. Yeah, that's fair. If that's how you're counting it. But anyways, yeah. He hopped into the Abrams and took out all the people. I saw it. I was like, what? No way. How'd he do it? Johnny. All right. How does it feel to know you're permanently marked as a museum bullet thief? Well, I didn't do anything. I was just working on my stuff. I was a good student. I did watch it all go down and didn't report it though. So you didn't. Did I play any FPS games? Yeah, I've been playing. I haven't recently, like the past like couple weeks, but I've been playing Modern Warfare 2. I started playing Fortnite. I think that's kind of it, really, for right now. One game I wish that was in my rotation of games is Halo. And there's nothing stopping me from playing it, It's just they, like, that game, they need somebody to, like, step in and fix it. Like, the franchise itself. I don't think the online of Infinite's bad. It's just, in general, they need somebody to, like, fix that franchise. It's so sad how far it fell. Because if you play a game, if you play, like, Halo back in the day, they were king. And it's so sad to see how far it just kind of just dropped. Granted, you can play Master Chief Collection. Fantastic game. Now that it's fully functional, it's been for, I'd say, like two years-ish. That game is great. No complaints whatsoever. They have a battle pass too. Battle pass is actually great for that. But yeah, MCC isn't active. But I think that's more so reflective on the newest game. Which sucks. And it's also hard because if you try and go and play games, Halo games, where the population is really low, it's the dedicated people. There is, like, no in-between. It's like the people who are insanely good at the game and people who just want to be nostalgic. And I am not even close to the good side, you know? I'm definitely better than, like, 20% of players. Maybe. You find matches in Infinite in a flash. Is that because, like, is the game free? And the campaign was 50? Because the game... That's the part that doesn't make sense to me. How did they mess up a free game? I only asked that because I didn't know, because I bought the single player. Because I really liked the campaign for Halo. Hi, John. A couple of days ago, I saw your Shiny Professor Oak and Let's Go. I'm very happy to be able to catch a stream. Hey, I appreciate it. Glad you liked it. There's no failed live service that was rushed. Speaking of that, Google Stadia shut down. Did it not? I think the funniest thing to come from Google Stadia is that there was somebody who played, I think it was 6,000 hours of Red Dead Redemption 2 on their Google Stadia. And because they played it so much more than anybody else on the platform, Rockstar sent them, like, a package, like a thank you. Like, thank you for being, like, the only person to play it on the platform. But they sent him, like 6,000 hours in any game is insane, right? But especially in Red Dead, that's like, whoa. But they sent him, like, a t-shirt and a keychain. Woo! They sent Arthur Morgan himself. Yep. They shut down Google Stadia with him right next to it. He's petting it. He's petting the Stadia as they're shutting down the service. Okay, boy. Was the person able to transfer their save off of Stadia? I don't really know how that works. Isn't there another PC live service that exists? Or was that it? I feel like there was another company that made like you basically play through a server. Because I know that there was, like, not GameFly, but there was some gaming service that was like that. This was like this was like 2010, 2011, but Steam Remote Play, no. Yeah, cloud gaming service. Yeah. Is it NVIDIA that has it? Shield? Is that what NVIDIA Shield is? Or is it something different? GeForce Now and Xbox Game Pass. So, okay, so the Xbox One can't fail. Because if it's, like, part of Game Pass, I can't see that going poorly, you know? Google's a terrible company. No, guys. They've had so many successful ventures. Like, Like Google Plus. Game Pass was W. Why was? Google Glasses, true. Does it suck now? Did it take the Netflix route where it was like really cool when it came out and then they took away all the stuff that made it cool and now it's just kind of suck? Am I talking about on live? Yeah. If you're talking about the one that was like in the 2010s, yeah. Yeah. When my kids came with his dad and we went to the medieval times, I've always wanted to go to medieval times. It seems like a fun little silly thing. I think you, as an adult, don't go to it sober. If you don't know, medieval times is essentially, it's like you watch jousting. From what I've been told, you watch jousting, like you're assigned to a team. There's 4 teams, and you just have to cheer for your team. And you eat like medieval times food. Did I play any sports in your school days? So I was actually, yeah, I played baseball for a really long time. It was like 7 years, and I was probably the best bench player of all time. There are very few people in America that rode the bench like me. I was the best stander in right field. Hit nukes off the bench? No, but I had so much big league shoe, I didn't know what to do with it. There was one time, though, when I was playing. It was like my last year that I played. There was a pitcher who... So they really didn't have, like, regulation, I guess, for ejecting players. I don't really know why. But there was a guy who we played against who, one, threw really fast for our league. So that was just, like, intimidating on its own. But also, he was a big kid. So seeing like a big kid on the mound was like scary too. But he was accurate and took advantage of his accuracy. So what he would do is he would throw as close as possible to like scare you. But one time he threw so close that he just hit me. So I got walked, but he hit me on my funny bone. Taking like a 50-mile-an-hour fastball to your funny bone is less than ideal. And I straight up cried. No shame, I straight up cried. And there were like kids on my team who made fun of me for that. I literally screamed at him on the field. I was like, I can't. In concept, it sounds really funny. I'm like, I can't run because my arm hurts so bad. And so I had somebody like play for me. And I sat down on the bench, like, they're like, bro, you got hit in the arm. It's not a big deal. I'm like, it was my elbow. It was my funny bone. There's no crying in baseball? Not when I'm on the field, it isn't. They're real tears. I almost died out there. Yeah, that entire, that was my last year of playing baseball, and for good reason. So, the coach that I had, his son also played on the team. If you've ever played any sports, and the coach also has, like, a relative on the team, they're the player. They, like, and everybody else, it's like the epitome of we're in their world and we're just living in it. What's the phrase? You know what I'm talking about? Is that. It's like we are just living in their experience. We are the side characters. They are the main character. And so he would get, if he was like, oh, I want to play first base, he's playing first base. Oh, I want to be pitcher today, he's pitcher today. And he hated everybody else on the team. Everybody else. If you played bad, he wouldn't beat around the bush. He's like, you suck. My coach straight up told me that I sucked at baseball. Which, was he right? Absolutely. For sure. Yeah, it was terrible. Did he need to tell me that? No. That did not motivate me. And keep in mind, this was like 3 days in. Like 3 games in to the season. I don't remember how many seasons are really in like a youth baseball. But he straight up, we lost a game one time by like 5 runs, and he sat us all down at the end. He's like, everybody go to the bench. We all go to the bench. And this is not like, it wasn't like a home game. This is away. So we had to like drive to it. So there's a whole like silent drive back. And he's just like, he sat us down at the, like in the batter's bench. And he's like, you guys suck. All of you. We're like, okay, well, how do we fix it? You're our coach. That's kind of your job to fix that. And it didn't happen. We lost, I think, all but 2 games. I think we played 18 games. So we were like 2-16. We did terrible. And the entire time, anytime we would do bad, he would let us know. Like, we suck. And I was so annoyed by the end of it. So, when we had like they had like a final ceremony where they gave awards to people. Shocker, we didn't get any. They we're supposed to return our jerseys, and I in the moment I was like, I'm gonna stick it to the man. And so I put my jersey in a trash bag, and I just left it on the bleachers. I didn't even hand it to him. I didn't even see my coach that day. I just sat down in the field as they were giving out awards. And I couldn't find him. And I was like, you know what? I'm not searching for this guy. Just dropped it off, left it. Figure it out. But here's the catch. That would be the end of the story. It was the end of the story for me. But then I found out. So the next year after that was his last year as a coach. And it wasn't by his choice, I presume. What happened is the next year, there was a kid that was on the team, and the coach really let him have it one day. He was like, you suck. You're the worst player I've ever seen. I can't believe that you even blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And the kid was naturally like pretty upset by that. So he went and told his dad. He went and told his dad, and his dad threatened to kill him with a bat. He literally grabbed a bat and was like, don't talk to my son like that. And he made him resign, which is crazy. On both sides, crazy that happened. So he stopped being a coach that day. I hate when that happens, it's true. Oh, this is it, chat. This is it. It can't not be. Hey, I lied to you guys. Like and subscribe. What's a sport that you played? Or like wanted to play? Because I guess, how about just after school activity? What was an after school activity that you had? One that I always wanted to do was lacrosse. Or like floor hockey. Not actual hockey. Because I don't have those skills. I can skate a little. I actually took figure skating when I was young. Fun fact. I remember I told kids in my class that they're like, oh, you do like skating? I'm like, yeah, I do figure skating with my sister. And they made fun of me. They're like, that's for girls. Real boys play it for hockey. But yeah, I did figure skating. It was for like a year, I think. Maybe a year. A season. How about that? I heard figure skating gives you a dumpy. Confirm? Let me show you. There's you thought. You thought for a second. I couldn't do sports when I was younger because I had bad asthma. Me too. I went to a trampoline park and got asthma within like the first 5 minutes. This was like 2 weeks ago. I never got into sports because no one wanted to play with me. Did you try having better Riz? Sport Riz. Figure skating builds your legs. I have pretty good like leg genetics. I have been told by like all of my friends that my calves are insane. And I know why they're insane. And it's not because I work them out very well. It's because I was a chubby, well, I still kind of am a little chubby, but like I was a chubby boy. I was a big boy. And so I had my legs hold up my weight. So I just kept them. I just kept them. Have you built up your endurance? Yeah, true. It's definitely better now because I, like do like treadmill incline, stuff like that. I went and worked out my legs like 3 days ago with one of my friends. It was like 4 days ago. And the next morning, I didn't feel any soreness. And nothing came from that. And I don't understand why I was spared that day. Because we were there for like an hour and a half. We weren't lazy about it. I've got no keyboard because my temporary desk is so small I had to disconnect it to eat. Well, how did you type that? Witchcraft. I think you should release shiny Umbreon ears. I'll get right on that. Phone? A what? I need to get a new phone. Live footage of chubby Johnny. Just watch any Johnstone live VOD from 2020. You ever played Valorant? I played it when... Did they have a beta, I think? But no. I played CS. I think the highest rank I was ever in CS was GN4. So not good, but... Hey, saying hello from why did I say Cambodia? Colombia. What's going on, Colombia? I just got the 14. It's much nicer than my cracked 11. Yeah, I have an 11. Do you have like 3,000 hours in CSGO? Yeah, they're probably most of them are idle. I would say actual played hours, 300. That is one downside to Steam, is if you just leave it open. I think I went on vacation. John, sorry for asking again. You don't have to be sorry about anything. Ever. ever in your entire life. You don't have to be sorry about anything. Just be you. Anyways, are you doing all the shiny hunting methods in the game, or are you doing every method across all games? I don't know. I'm just hanging out. No, we're doing methods, one method per game. Can you explain the Ohio meme? Spoken like a man from Ohio. Oh, I don't know if I think I mentioned it, but I didn't really mention it. So I've been playing some N64 games on my, with the expansion pass thing on my Switch. I started playing Paper Mario. I played it once with my friend Dom when he stayed with me. We didn't really make it very far. We didn't even make it through like the first chapter of the game. But ever since I played Origami King, I wanted to play a good Paper Mario game. Because one game that I played when I was younger that I really, really, really loved was Bowser's Inside Story. And although they're not the same game, it's the same style of game in a way, and I've always wanted to play another one. And so when Origami King came out, I was like, oh man, that looks so fun. Let's play it. And then I played Origami King, and I hated it because the combat system sucks. I play Thousand Year Door? No. Nope. I do know of its coolness. Blank Carrier, thanks for the 8 months. Lost my streak, Sag. Drop a Sag in chat if you're sad for them as well. Have you played anything in the Persona series? Nope. I don't play games. How are you today, Dad? I'm gaming. Thanks, son. It's sad that it's so hard to get now, officially. Yeah, well, that's kind of why I like the virtual thing, whatever it's called, on the Switch. By being a Pokemon gamer, John really isn't a JRPG person. Yeah. But here's the thing. I do like some RPGs. I will say, though, that the RPGs that I like, I kind of like them because of hype. Which I think is valid in some right. Like, when Fallout 4 came out, I played it a bunch because other people were playing it. I was like, oh, I just want to, like, relate. It's, like, a huge game, so there's so much to talk about. Even like Skyrim, but I played that pretty late. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of games on my wish list that I probably threw on there 4 years ago. I like things that are popular. Yeah! I'm gonna get a PS5. Add me on PS5. Right now. I just bought it. Skyrim sucks? That's a terrible take. That's a terrible take. You know what's a good take, though? Skyrim VR is not good. That is it's the same game in essence, but it's very hard to play. I tried, because the beginning of the game, I believe they set you up for like crossbow shooting, which out of all the weapons to start you with, why would they choose a crossbow? Like, the sword is easy because it matches what you're holding. You know, you're holding like the hilt of a sword and you can just go like this. So like, nah, figure this out. And another thing is I don't really get dizzy from using VR, but it's starting to like to train your brain to move, to understand movement when you're not moving is really challenging. It's very like kind of nauseating because your body, when you move, your brain's like, okay, I'm moving. But if you're standing still and you see visual movement from a first person perspective, it like throws everything off in your head. You know, it's also a good take. The Switch version of Skyrim does not deserve to still be $40. As in, it should be more. Here's something that I feel that they should do, which I understand that they don't care, but I care. is that every single game, if there's intention of porting it to something else in the future, it should have a license, like a license code to it that you can redeem on the next console. They would lose so much money doing it. So much money. The low price of one Johnstone, John will fly to your house and have dinner with you. That's actually true. Look it up. It's like car sickness, but awful. Have you guys ever used VR? Type 1 if you have it and have used it. Because I love VR. It's so fun. I think I got into it way too early though. Because I have the Rift, and from what I've seen, because there are cameras on like the Oculus Quest, it seems like it's way better. Will I be in the metaverse? Yeah, next week. Next stream will be in the metaverse. Also, if you have the Quest, you don't need the cameras. It makes it better, but you don't need them. At least from what I've seen. I bet Scarlet and Violet will be the final Pokemon Switch game. No. Nope, I don't think so. We'll find out in exactly 1 week. Which, by the way, super obvious, I will be streaming the Pokemon. There's gonna be some Pokemon Day Direct thing. I don't have to, like, you know. They do it. Scarlet and Violet was awful. Yeah, type 1 if you agree with that. Let's look at it a different way. Chat, type 1 if you've ever played Pokemon. Alright guys, you don't have to lie. Not all of you have played Pokemon. There's only so many copies, guys. PSVR 2. I remember I played, the first time I think I ever used VR was at Dennis's apartment. We played, Dennis, do you remember what we played? I think we played the, what was like the Rick and Morty game, but it wasn't the Rick and Morty one, but it was made by those people. I know it's a hot topic right now, but for the purpose of this story, whatever that one was called, that was a fun game. I'll say it. It was a fun game. Accounting Plus. Yeah. I think that was the game that I played at your house or your apartment. And we played something else too. I think it was PSVR exclusive. I don't know. Yeah, I played Trover as well. That wasn't bad. Super Hot. Did we play that? Because I know I bought Super Hot and I was so excited to play it. That is probably one of my favorite games, just for personal enjoyment. Maybe not all time, but it's like, in terms of replayability, Super Hot's such a fun game. I've never played the actual PC Resident Evil 7. I watched you guys play that because I'm baby. What's Super Hot? So basically, it's like Matrix. So when you shoot or get shot at, you see the bullets. But the only time that the world moves is when you move. The public needs to know what your favorite dinosaur is. You're gonna have to give me a bit to think on that. So one thing, my first job that I ever wanted as a kid is I wanted to be a paleontologist. So I used to be obsessed with dinosaurs. And in my head, I want to say Archaeopteryx because that's like, but then people can be like, well, it's because you like Archaeops and that's why you want that. And also that's a bird, so it doesn't even count. Ankylosaurus. Got it. It has a mace for a tail. Those are crazy. Imagine this. Like a stegosaurus, but the tail end of it is a mace, like a giant rock ball with spikes on it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Brontosaurus, eh. Isn't that Rhyperior? Yeah, kinda, in a way. In a way. Yeah, but I used to have like a bunch of books on dinosaurs and paleontology. Favorite and least favorite Pokemon region? All of them. They just all suck. Every last one. No, I would say... If you watch me long enough, you know exactly which one I'm just going to say I don't like. I don't even need to say that. The one that I like the most, though, in terms of, like, structure, like, the way that it's laid out, it's definitely not Johto. That's for sure. Johto's is pretty bad. Actually, never mind. It's not, my worst one is not Kalos. It's definitely Johto. That is just a mess of a region. Understandably, though, but... My favorite, though, would be... Unova's actually really good. Yeah. Yeah, they'd probably be Unova. Alola's nice, too. Yeah. I think Alola just needed more towns. It was a lot of wilds. Unova isn't that different from Johto. Steven, I'm gonna need you to take a little trip today. Can you go to Lens Crafters and get some new glasses? They have a great sale this week. It'll help you. How about Ultra Space? What a great region. Talk to me.
Rhyperior, my balls.
Let's get a round of applause for that. We love that. We love that. Thanks, Denny, for the 420. Finally, somebody in my chat is talking. Speaking. Sevi Islands are very cool. I love the music for Sevi Islands. Can we just take a little side note, though? What was the Hypno thing? What was the board meeting like for that? How do we make 3 Island cooler? What if a creepy Hypno kidnapped a child? Okay. Sure. Okay, I'm down. Wasn't it based off an anime episode? No clue. I think that the first, how many Sevi Islands were there? 7? Pablo with the 11 months. Y'all mind if I... Hi, Pablo. How are you? I've been told through legends and folklore. Yeah, her name is Lost L. True. But stellar to be here. This is engaging gameplay. Chat, would you rate this gameplay today out of 10? Tobias, thanks for the 29 months. Smile. Any smilers? What? Wait. I've never seen that happen before. Nice stream. My nephew got bit by a Western Diamondback. What is going on? Guys, my name is John. Welcome back to yet another video. I'm sorry for laughing about your nephew getting bit by a Western Diamondback. That's just such a strange situation. One time I picked up a snake. I was on the way home from elementary school, and there was a small garden snake, and my sister was like, don't pick that up. And I said, I'm gonna pick that snake up. And I did, and it was slimy. Was it a Western Diamondback? No, it was a garden snake, and it was green. Then I ate it. Ate the snake. So true. Snakes are not supposed to be slimy, so if it was actually slimy, something was very wrong. No, I mean, like, they're like, you know, they're not dry. They have like a moistness to them. Gotta get my pasta bake out the oven. That sounds good. I don't even care what's in it. It could be roaches, and I would be excited. I'm really off my rails today. Roach pasta bake? My favorite. Hello, what are we hunting? Rats. Pasta and tomato and herb sauce. Love that. Love that. My bad, I'm a little slow. Is that a giant Cyndaquil plush behind you? And can I see him and steal him? Yes and no and no. It's a life-size Cyndaquil plush. It released with Legends, and he's wearing an Atlanta Braves hat. And having a great time. Yeah, it is a life-size one. They had one for Oshawa, and they had one for Rowlet. Can't get him closer? You see why this is a dilemma, right? That's the best I can do. You care more about Dumby? No, Dumby got canceled. Check Twitter. Does it have a name? Sand. Waiting for a Pikachu plush to appear? I think there is one. Yeah. Radio, you're not gonna like the state of Pikachu. You see, there's a Pikachu just laying on the floor, like face down. It's next to, those are all my lights that I'm hanging up when I rearrange the room. It's just dead. You killed him, you idiot! Yeah, my mom got that for me for Valentine's Day last year, I think. Should I rescue him? Type 1 if I rescue him. Or, wait, no, I'll do a poll. Hold on. Tough day. All right. Well. I'll get it. Oh, he's got a little berry. Oh, it's a poffin. Sorry, he's got a poffin. Kinda cute. Kinda cute. Oh my god, I forgot I had this. Look. Look. Is that not super okay? The best of the best. Look. He's kind of like, his face is a little. Let me do it for you. How many of the sitting cuties do they have? Out of curiosity, like what gens do they go to? 5? No, I think they have Gen 5 radio. Maybe not all of them, but like, or maybe it's, oh yeah, it's Japan only. Okay, that makes way more sense then. All right, so yeah, how much would it cost to have all of them? Curiosity. What would that cost? If I were to pay the price and the price of buying them. Loxton has all of them? I'll call that man. I know Purplecliff has a ton of them, but he did it through videos. A mortgage worth? I don't know about that. If you made the sitting cuties into a catch-em-all video, you could do a tax write-off. Yeah, I mean, any office decoration is considered a tax write-off. And if you haven't noticed, these are in my office. If you're a YouTuber, you can afford it. 6,000? Okay, they're right. You'll be able to walk in your office, so true. Everyone knows that YouTubers have infinite money. So many egg. No, honestly, most like content creators I know don't. They like get by. Especially if they only stream and don't make like YouTube or anything like that. And that's not like a reflection of their content, by the way. It's just it's competitive. $6,000 before tax and shipping for Gen 1 through 4. So because of shipping costs, we're gonna add like another, honestly, grand. 7,000. Well, actually, does Pokemon Center offers free shipping? I always figured they did all right. It's funny that some people think you guys are just rich. Yeah, it's either way too little or way too much. The only people who really know how much content creators make are ones that just look into it. And I will let you know, it's never correct. I've looked into how much the internet thinks I make. It's not accurate in the slightest. For both directions. Wasn't there that one big leak? Yeah, it leaked my income for Twitch. I don't even remember how much it was, if I'm being honest. Yeah, the Twitch income got leaked, and I was like, it was like 60, 70,000 or something like that. It was really funny. I wasn't even bothered. There were some people who, like, other content creators, like, oh my god, now everybody's gonna know. Everybody's gonna know how much I made. And we're like, cool. That's funny. You may have tactically forgotten I just outed you. No, I thought that entire situation was absolutely hilarious. When I saw it, because it was like the #1 thing trending on Twitter was like Twitch leak, and I was like, oh, we gotta see this. I'm pretty sure I tweeted it out. I was like, oh my god, no, guys, my money got leaked. Please don't look. I'm number this, by the way. YouTube would be a much different story. If that got leaked, I'd be like, oh. Or I guess depending on the time frame. I don't know. I just don't really talk about that. Obviously on stream, I think that's just like not tasteful to talk on stream. But even like my personal life, I don't talk about it. Unless it's like other creators. Because I've gotten very, very skewed reactions from people. Who ask, by the way. It's not like I bring it up. I've had family members who were like, it's either like, well, that's really good, or it's like, wow, that's like not fair at all. It is what it is. Hello, I'm new. Everybody say hi right now. Type it in chat. Why are we saying hi? Because it's... You guys don't want to make friends? I found the list. Let's go! It is wildly out of date by now. You look like just one of my friends. I mean, how was this challenge so far? 400? I have features that I'd consider common. What? It could have been worse. More in the Twitch League. Could have been the iCloud hack. The what? What a dweeng. They're saying you look average. Real. Thank you, chat. You look basic. You were quite regular. Oh! I got you. You ever seen those videos where they like it's like a TikTok where they're like, what do you rate yourself from 1 to 10? And they're like, do you think other people will think the same? And they're like, maybe. And then they take a picture of the person and show it to the next person, and then they rate them. There was one that I saw. They went to a Walmart, and he's like, he talks to this girl. He's like, what do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? She's like, 12. He's like, 12 out of 10? She's like, yeah, I'm bad. He's like, do you think others would think the same? She's like, yeah, probably. I don't care. Walks up to this guy in the self-checkout line. He's like, what do you rate this girl from 1 to 10? He just quickly like shows the phone to him. He's like, oh, nah, she looks like a gremlin. The video just ends. It's so mean. But she's just like, yeah, I know I'm good looking. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, chat. Oh, not a gremlin. He said she looked like a lizard. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I ruined the joke. You're right. You're right. Chat, what's one of the videos of all time? Obama, so true. Spitting. How do you go about releasing non-shinies after you finish a hunt? Oh, once I get the shiny in this game, it's dying in this game. Click on the video. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't even have it set up for screen changes, so I can't even watch the video. Can you explain it to me? We can post links? No. Oh? I found the TikTok and the guy said gremlin. I feel like he said lizard. I'm gaslighting myself. How many eggs have you gone through total for Zorua? Egg. What's this version of Eternity? The beta? It's the beta Eternity. I have a couple beta tracks on here. Like I had Barry's theme from the beta. I think that's everything, I suppose. He did the TikTok thing. What's the difference? It's like high flutes. Hey John, how many total eggs have you gone through for Zorua? I lost count. I've watched the streams more than I've played Gens 4 through 5, so when I hear the non-beta themes, I'm momentarily confused as to why it sounds different. Real. I'm new to your stream, but I've been watching your videos for several years. What is several? Numerically. Because in my head, when I see several, I think of 7, but is it 5? Because few is 3, right? 4 plus? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because couple is 2, right? That makes sense. Because if you think of a couple, it's presumably, they could be swingers, who knows? But like, realistically, 2 people. Few. A few of them. You get a few blueberries in your hand? I've been watching your videos for several years. I just watched a video of yours for the first time 5 days ago. Real. But yeah, I think several because it's 7. Several. Hey, Joe, have you played the new Scarlet and Violet game? This is a new Pokemon game? That's out? Several on Google, more than 2, but not many. I hate that. I love the English language. Oh, speaking of... Nothing, actually. I'm just hungry. Hey, John, have you played Pokemon? Nah, it's not really my thing. I really hope that they announce the GBA games on Pokemon Day. At least one of them. I'll take one. I'll take Ruby and Sapphire. Hey, John, have you... Not recently, no. I've been itching to play Gen 3. If they do, I'm going to sell my spare GBA cards. I mean, I would expect that they're going to happen at some point, so I would sell them now because I guarantee you they'll go down in price. I guess you could compare that to games that are currently available. Like, what's the price of I think Paper Mario is a good example. Like, how much is that now since the release on the N64? Gen 3 hasn't been re-released yet like Gens 1 and 2 have. A fellow ORS hater. Finally, somebody forgets that game just like I do. 170. What's wrong with Oris? You have time? I got plenty of time. So basically, I'm running out of egg. Here's the thing. I really hope they add events in some way to the to all those games, all the Gen 3 games. Like, if you can go get Ho-Oh and Lugia, cool. Like in Fire Red Leaf Green, you can do that. The difference with Celebi, though, is that they just needed to activate the event. I guess they could make it in the same way, so once you beat the game, it activates a flag in the game where there's a guy at the reception desk that gives you all of the events. But I mean, there are some that you can't even get because they were event only, like Jirachi, you can't get. Like in any of those Gen 3 games, because it just wasn't in it. It was a distribution, like it was injected. But they have Old Sea Map, Birth Island, Naval Rock. The top and bottom of that area is Naval Rock, right? Ho and Lugia, it's not like a different name location. Or is it something Basin? Either way. I don't know if I said Old Sea Map for Mew. Southern Island. What other events were there? You can either get Ho-Oh or Lugia. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Yeah, I said Birth Island for Deoxys. I think that covers them. Yeah, I already said Gen 3 Mew. Is the Q-Charm exploit included? I already did it. Already done. Is Genesect one in Gen 3? Yeah. Is there a way to get Deoxys currently? Yeah, through Oris. Yep, at the end of the game. Try to think of what you couldn't get in it. So it would be Celebi, Jirachi. Across all of Gen 3. If they were on the console. If they're on the Switch. Because you can get Celebi and Jirachi, obviously. But I think that's it. Dogs? No, Fire Red Leaf Green. It's based on the starter you pick. But they're bugged, though. And that's going to be really funny for people to figure out. Because there's a bug in Fire Red Leaf Green, and I doubt that they're going to patch it, because they probably don't care or even really know. But if you are fighting them, and they use Roar, so they're a roaming Pokemon, if they use Roar, they'll never appear again. Which is pretty funny. They're just permanently gone. So you have to play through the game all over again. Colorful the 7 months. Very proud to be a Johnstoner for month number 7. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yep. Here's the thing, I don't even know if they fixed it in future games because there just haven't been Pokemon that have, like, teleport. Or that. No, I wasn't talking about the glitch, no. Oh, I guess technically you could get the other, you could get really any Pokemon with the Pomeg glitch. Which I don't think is an Emerald, is it? It's only in Ruby and Sapphire. No, I don't think they're gonna fix any glitches because there hasn't been an official release of fixing those. The Pomeg glitch, it's like it's with the berry. So if you bring your Pokemon to 1 HP, the Pomeg berry used to remove HP stat rather than calculate it by percentage. So you could have a Pokemon have negative HP if you use the Pomeg berry and it had 1 HP left, and it would absolutely break the game. They didn't fix the void glitch? They did. So they made a new one. They did fix the issues, but they forgot about the second void glitch. Oh, true. Yeah, they did technically fix it. Because they gave you, they tempted you. If you went to Pokemon centers, I think it was also Toys R Us, you would get a free shiny Zigzagoon. But in turn, while you were getting the distribution event, it downloaded an update to your Ruby and Sapphire copies. I forgot about that. That's so true. And so it would fix the Pomeg glitch as well as like some other things. But like, if you're gonna tempt people, shiny Zigzagoon, that was your big plan? All right. Oh, true. Yeah, if you had Pokemon Box. Yeah. Which, by the way, if you don't know about Pokemon Box, I made a video on it a really long time ago. But also, that is a hard game to get. That is an expensive game. One of my biggest Pokemon L's of all time is, for some reason, they were selling Pokemon Box at a grocery store I used to go to as a kid. Not the one where my mom and I stole donuts from. It's a different one. But the fact that I saw it there in the checkout line and never bought it hurts me to this day. Because if you don't know, a copy of English Pokemon Box, thousands of dollars. Thousands. They are so unbelievably rare. They had one copy there for some reason. And I think it's because they sold Pokemon cards, so they just like got other stuff. Yeah, like a complete in box version of the English version is crazy. Because they only made for the US it was like 5 digits worth of copies, which is not a lot. Would you have sold it? No. 750K? That's including Japan, though. That's including Japan and Europe, which are like super, super common. It was a very small portion of the US that got it. Am I just trying to hunt costumes, Battle Revolution? Yeah, we're gonna start today. I'm so glad you brought that up. Yeah, it's a cool thing. The rewards in it are terrible though. Realistically, they're pretty bad. What you get from it is not great. At Pokemon box, no cap. Chat, find out if they're capping. I would love to own like a sealed copy, but yeah, good luck. Good luck. I know that you can get an EU copy for like, I mean, when I looked at it, which is admittedly a pretty long time ago, like 2017, 2018, it's like $100 or 150. No, it was more than that. Sorry, I'm thinking the Japanese version. Japanese version is like $100, I think. Yeah. Will you be dancing with the shiny Zoro? What do you mean by that? Oh, and like the things? No. Maybe. No. Maybe. Pal Coliseum plus box is €80. It's not terrible. That's not terrible. Are you Masuda mething? Yep. And gaming at the same time. Has Coliseum gotten more expensive? The US version, yeah. Pounds? Oh. I don't know things. Yeah, like copies of XD and Coliseum are expensive. Super expensive. Yeah, GameCube games in general, but how much is XD now? I bought my copy. So I played it smart. So I bought the disc copy. Or actually, I bought it from GameStop. I bought a copy of XD from GameStop for disc only. I thought maybe it would come with a case. Some of them did come with cases, some didn't. Because I bought Coliseum at the same time. That came with the case. But then I went on eBay and I just bought the paper for it. And I paid like, I think $25 for it, which that's like the most expensive part of the game is the inserts and stuff like that. And I think last time I checked, this was, who knows, like 2 years ago, they are like $250 now. But I think I bought XD for $50 and then paid like $25. So like 75. $175. Speaking of 75. I've been XD since my 2007 flip phone era. Once again, real. Spitting. All right, deposit the egg. Ah. Do black and white have a guaranteed shiny, or is that black and white too? It's black 2, white 2, and there's actually 2 guaranteed shinies in that game. 3, technically, but you have the option of 2. Because you get shiny Haxorus if you complete the regional dex, and you get shiny Dratini or Gibble, depending on which version you play. That's the story. The game does not egg you enough. No, it does, and it's kind of my own fault. So if you have a full party, you don't get asked to take more eggs, which I wish it did, because I would have so much more egg to work with. And I wish it would auto send to my boxes, but it doesn't do that either. So I have to constantly deposit all of my egg before I grab more egg. But after stream, I will do it. I will collect many egg. Do I have a plan yet for the non-shiny Pokemon? No. No, I'll probably just soft reset my game. I haven't saved since I started. When's your next video gonna come out? Next week. Dump them in the GTS. You want me to transfer 500 Pokemon from Gen 5 to Gen 6? To then bank, to then dump them on the GTS? Yeah, I'll get right on that. Good idea, chat. I'll make it happen, just for you. Wonder trade each and every one. I like your ideas, guys. And then the Gen 5, that's even worse. That would take so much longer. Hey, John, I saw you on YouTube first. Great content, homie. You is him. Chat, I'm him. Is that true? Type 1 if that's true. Yeah, I'm him. Give them all a little smooch on the forehead. I don't think they want that. I can ask. I want egg. 2 egg? This is not enough egg. Am I gonna nickname Alazoroa? Yeah. Conveniently, I wanted to nickname every single one Zorua. How many cartons of boiled eggs does John have to eat? Now, why did you remember that? I said that one time, like last week, that after every egg I hatch, I had to eat 1 boiled egg. Why would you remember that? Why would you bring that up? Are you preying on my downfall? I just want to hatch egg and have a good time and chat with chat. You know how much money that is in egg? It's so much egg. Gonna be a gassy boy. I've been gassy. Still waiting on the gifted subs from Odd Egg. I don't know what you're talking about. Real ones know I gifted those out. How many shines have I got? Technically 3. 3. Technically, yeah, because we did we did an exploit for fun, and I got a whole bunch from doing that. How many did I run away from? Like 7, I think. Favorite Gen 9 shiny? Cloth. No. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Goon. I'll see you later. Appreciate for stopping by. You plan on returning to the Ultrasound Nuzlocke? I talked about it before. At some point, yeah, I'm sure. Least favorite viewer? All of you. Every last one. Nah, that's true. Finizen's really nice too. Roaring Moon, obvious. Would you rather me single out one person, chat, or you want me to just take you all down? Should I do we spin a wheel, or like you enter to be the most hated viewer of the day, spin the wheel and you get pinned. Oh wait, you guys ever have the thing in school where you were like the teacher for the day? You could do streamer for the day. I had that in my school. We had a teacher for the day where throughout the entire semester there was like, I think there were enough kids in my class where it rotated. So every like Friday, that kid would be the teacher of the day. And all you would do is just stand with the teacher while the teacher taught. Which, you know, now looking back, kind of lame. And you were basically just doing chores for the teacher, just passing out papers for tests and stuff like that. We were like, yeah, I'm a teacher. And they would kind of like gas it up to you because they'd be like, ooh, and you get to wear a teacher tie. So not on top of doing the chores, you had to dress up. Like you just show up to school in a button down and the teacher would give you the teacher tie. Did you guys ever have Spirit Week? I assume yes. But like how into it did your school get for Spirit Week? Oh, little man is here. Little man's. Little man's. I'm a fan. He's a man, little guy. He's a guy. He's a friend, and he's a little guy, and he's trying to squirm. Little man, little guy. Little guy. No, he doesn't hate me. He just doesn't like being picked up. So he hates me. Now he's eating plastic. All right, buddy. There we go. He's having a great day. Hey, stop that. Hey. Hey. Stop that. He's such a little clown. Shoo him away. Fiberglass! Thanks for the 4 months. Deoxysy. All right. I didn't want to think about that. Defense form go crazy. So one Spirit Week thing that I did, there was a year where I think it was like my junior year or maybe it was my senior year where they had like the main event where you would go and sit on the bleachers and like, you know, that's where they do the results for who the winner is for every single year. Spoiler, it's always the seniors. And so there was one that they did. They're like, all right, so they started with the freshmen, and they had them go down onto the gym floor and with their body spell out the year. Which I don't remember what year it was, but for intents and purposes, we'll just say it was like 2013 or something like that. And so freshmen go down, they like lay out and position themselves. Sophomores go and position themselves. I think this is my junior year. So they're like, all right, now it's the juniors' turn. And I think I was sitting with Dennis, one of my mods, when this happened. And we're like, you just want to go down and do it? We're like, yeah, cool. So we go down and we're like trying to find a position. And we're just like laying down. And we don't end up doing it in the time frame. Here's the kicker, chat. They already pre-planned the entire group to do it, and we just walked in and absolutely ruined it. Like they had their positions down and everything, but they didn't like, I didn't know it was going on. There was never like an announcement over the thing where they're like, all right guys, if you want to join in for the 2013, make your body into 2013 and the gym floor for the Spirit Week, come on down. You know, like they didn't say anything. So we just show up and like there were like a bunch of kids are like, nice going, John, messed it up. I'm like, hey, shut up. You peed your pants in 2nd grade. Like, I didn't think you remember that. We didn't win, by the way. They probably just asked the popular ones. Chat, you don't think I was popular in high school? Chat, I was so popular in high school. It was crazy. Like, it was insane. The popularity. Don't all nod. Come on, chat. You didn't think I gave off big Chad energy in school? Right, a little bit. All right. Have a good one, guys. You still don't? Well, yeah, that'd be weird. At the age of 26, yeah, that would be kind of insane. You literally told us you weren't. I could have lied. You know that. Obama's in my room. True. And Neombrion. My stream would never lie. Hey. How you doing? Pokemon player Chad in middle school. So true. So true. Love me some Pokemon. He lies every time he says he's gonna be live tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, chat. Don't worry. Chat, we hit 59,000 followers. We're almost on the way to 60,000 followers. And then we're almost at 60,000 followers. That's huge. Chat, what do I get for food? I need to go grocery shopping, but like I need food. What do I eat? Is the Korean restaurant open? Yes! Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They reopened. I was like, woo! When I saw that. Sushi. Yeah. I hate eating. I can't relate. I'd never miss a meal. Eat or bake cookie dough. Oh, I would just eat cookie dough. Salmon sounds so good. Love salmon. Sushi is so addictive, though. That's one food I think we could just have every day. Every day. You don't like seafood? Hey, grow up. Got him. I did the chat. I bullied my chat. Pokeballs are good. That, you might have sold it to me. Have I hatched 2? I've hatched 3. Wow. Totally unrelated, but I actually, so when I went to California, I had Froyo for the first time ever. Wasn't bad. I guess I've had frozen yogurt before, but I've just never had it from the actual place that you go to. But I had it. I did have it. Pokeballs are so good. It's full stop. It's just so and I love the ones where you can go and there's so many options you can pick from. Infinite toppings, and they're not extra. The only extra one is like avocado, which I'll obviously get. When was the last time you were in California? 2 weeks ago. No. Yes. 2.5 weeks ago. I think. Around there. I went to Temecula, San Diego, and then Temecula. My friend got a tattoo, and I went on the plane. Before that, I was like 3. What's the furthest place I've been from my house? Front door, probably. No, I went to... Which is the furthest away? Ireland? Not Wales. I think Wales is closer. England and... Yeah, I think Ireland, then. That would be my guess. You watch anime? I haven't watched any recently, but I have watched some. I watched some. Oh wow, I'm out. Yeah, one that I watched that I really liked was Tokyo Ghoul. The original. I didn't watch the reboot. But I did watch that. That was really sick. Watch it. I didn't have an attachment to it. I also think that the ending of Tokyo Ghoul was not great. It wasn't like... It was kind of all up in the air. So I had to look it up. Yeah, I gotta go. My laptop's about to die, but if you're still on later, I'll be back. I will be here, surely. The moment they leave chat, I'm ending stream. Attack on Titan? Nope. I've watched very few animes. Tokyo Ghoul, in my opinion, is so bad. I like the aesthetic for it. It's just cool. I'll get into more, I'm sure. You want to know something crazy that I found out? So yesterday I was like, oh, I want to watch this show, but it's on HBO Max. And I was like, all right, well, let's just like see how much the plans are. And it said I already had an HBO Max account. I was like, oh, okay, let's check on it. I found out last night that I already had HBO Max for like 2 years because it was through my internet plan. It came complimentary with my internet plan. And so for 2 years, I could have been using HBO Max. There have been so many shows and be like, oh man, I wish I could watch that. It's on HBO Max. Can't watch it. Nope, I've had it the whole time. So I'm getting my money back. Let it be known. Also, for the Super Bowl, they didn't have any options to watch the Super Bowl for free this year, so I bought Hulu TV just so I could watch it, and then I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. Fun fact. How many shinies do you have in Scarlet and Violet? 403. Yeah, and the monthly payment that I had to do for it, it was like $72, I think. No way, for real? No, I just made that number. I have no idea. 30 at most. It's not even on TV for free? No, because you have to have cable. You have to have cable. And so that's what it is. So if you get Hulu, it comes with live TV. So I was already paying for Hulu with no ads. And so I bought that just for the month.
Hey John, my son Eli is your biggest fan. He's 6 and he watches you every morning before school and every night before going to bed. Can you say hi to Eli?
What's going on, Eli? Thanks for watching my videos. Chat, say hi to Eli. Thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. That's super sweet. I wouldn't stay in my chat for too long because I'm sure our comments are gonna go south really quick. But hey, I appreciate you for watching, Eli. Thanks for checking me out every morning. Better clean up my act. I'm gonna go from PG to G, chat. Thank you for the 500. I appreciate it. Sun chat would teach Eli a few new words for sure. For sure. You think you'll come back to the UK? No. Never. Maybe. I don't know. I have some friends who want me to do that. So it's definitely up in the air. It's just flying scary. Can I take an underwater bus? Can someone look into that? I'll take an underwater bus. A cruise? No, it has to be underwater. Do they have like a water park with like a giant ramp that I can just... Underwater is so much scarier though? No, but what if you saw like a whale? Is teleportation possible? Whales are huge and scary? Wow. What if the whales said that to you? What if the whales were like, man, those people are so tiny and stupid looking? How would you feel? We don't know what's underwater. I do. Water and sand. Read a book. How do you know? I'll go check. Tomorrow's stream, underwater. Oh? Promise hot tub stream. Oh, what if I went to Oh, what if I went to Yellowstone? That'd be sick. But like, imagine if that was the stream that it went off. Johnstone, Yellowstone. Real. That would be the best, worst stream to ever happen. Because I would immediately be dead. But like, if Yellowstone went off in the middle of stream, everybody in EU would be like, yo, that's crazy. I would be rightfully petrified, but the content would be insane. I watched a video in, I think, 8th grade about what would happen if Yellowstone set off. That would be really bad if that happened. And apparently we're very due for that to happen. But they have science machines, and science machines say that it's not going to happen soon, even though it should happen soon. You know, the sun would disappear? I mean, the sun wouldn't disappear, but like, there'd be so much soot in the sky that, yeah, it would block out the sun. Like everybody within like a 5 or every state within like a 3-state radius wouldn't be inhabitable. And the ones like heading towards the Midwest still would not be inhabitable, but like maybe it would work. Lion, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. You want to know what's not a lie? Your link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a free prime sub. Yeah, the only place that would be okay would maybe be the East Coast. Like New England. Like Maine would be thriving, but still the soot would reach Maine. Florida? No, I don't think so. You do a subathon where you play Trombone Champ? I actually saw that right before stream. You know what I've been playing? And I've been playing Guitar Hero. Clone Hero, specifically, but. There was a section that I hit last night on one of the songs. I was like, whoa. I'm an animal. I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger. Guitar Hero is so fun. Rhythm games are so fun. Games are so fun. What's one of the games? How much longer do you think you're gonna be live? I gotta go to the gym. Just bring your computer with you to the gym. Hey John, I'm really enjoying the shiny hunting content. Well, strap in. Because our odds are not very good for this. It's gonna be a bit. I will say though, if they do drop next week the other games on the like virtual console, the GBA games, I will drop this immediately. Absolutely, I will drop it and go straight to playing that. And then we'll come back. But like in the moment, that sounds fun. It'd be nice if I got this really quickly, but it is what it is. They'll announce a rhythm game on Pokemon Day. If they did, that'd be easy. Very likely wishful thinking. No, I think that they will. What happened to Detective Pikachu 2? Didn't that game already come out? It was just in Japan or something? Yeah, I mean, the compatibility is already set up for the games, so they're either going to add them or they're going to have one standalone game that has all of the Pokemon games with, like, transfer options to Stadium. There's no way. I just can't fathom them adding Stadium and just be standalone stadium. Nobody will want to play that. It's not fun. It's so boring and hard. You can fathom it? Well, got me there. The only ad red had more every 3 months. I would partially believe that. If they made their own standalone game, there was a video that Austin John Plays did where he raises a very good point where they might just let you choose the version if they did a standalone version. Like you either get blue or red, and if you beat the game, you would then get yellow. So you would have to trade with other people, which is cool. But if you had multiple profiles, it didn't matter, you know? You could have all the games, technically. There's really no downside to it, but for the trading aspect, I think that'd be smart. Some people will make a big stink about that. Be like, I need every game ever. For the shiny odds, 1 in 1365. I ever played Poke Park? I played it for like maybe 5 minutes. It's a game. Pikachu does know how to walk on a beach. When will the next direct be? I mean, I would assume next week. I don't know. They don't tell me those things. They don't tell me anything. The only thing that they do tell me is nothing. That's the whole story. I would love it if they told me things, but it is what it is. I said link cable wasn't a thing in newer games. Yeah, it's just because it was Legends was just a standalone game. Yeah, we're doing Masuda method. Yep. Watch they bamboozle us and we get nothing. Nah, they'll do something. I don't know what, but they'll do something. Something very, very neat, I'm sure. Look at what they did last year. And then the year before, and then find the common ground between the two of them. There are things that are like kind of guaranteed. DLC for Scarlet and Violet, they'll at least announce it. Maybe no gameplay, but they'll at least announce it. They'll do, they'll announce that they have another game in the works, because that's just how those events go. They'll pull a Tears of the Kingdom. We have a game coming. Get excited. No context. We do another bingo card? You mean by another bingo card, we just steal Patter's one again? Yeah. Glad I found you live. Watched a lot of your YouTube. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Release date for home support? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's another obvious thing. Just a big update. Maybe some mobile games. Some cafe mix of sorts. Buddy, can you not eat the plastic, please? I'm showing Little Man again, because he's eating plastic. Hi, buddy. Did I already deposit my Pokemon? Come here. Puzzle League 2 would be cool. He just wants attention. Wait till he finds out that I'm leaving the home immediately after stream. What will he do? How will he go on? I get groceries, chat. I gotta get my food and my snacks. You know, it's a snack that I've been tapping into, which I've now realized what they are. So like, it's basically, it's basically like meat and cheese in like a package, and sometimes it comes with almonds. And I realized after shopping with one of my friends that I'm just buying adult Lunchables. I'm not deviating from that. I'm still going to be doing that still. But I was like, man, some things don't change. They're the ones that you make like a little salami sandwich. Salami. S-L-O-M-M-Y. Salami. You should purchase 30 mangoes. That's funny. You've been on a sunflower seed kick? Here's the thing though. When you have sunflower seeds, do you eat the seed? Like not the seed. The seed's the inside, but like, do you eat the shell? Because it's just too much work. No? Oh. Okay, so when I played baseball, if they would give us sunflower seeds, it's just too much work. So I would just eat them. I would just eat them whole. I haven't had them in a really long time, like, I don't know, 15 years, but like, when I would eat them, yeah, I would just eat the shell with them. And let me tell you, the exiting, awful, like, abysmal. Obviously, like, painful. And that's why I stopped eating it, because it's just too much work. If they sold just the seed, totally different. Totally different. Bosworth, thanks for the 17 months of Prime Gaming. They do, but like, how much are they? Say you swear? Yeah, I used to. But it's also, I would get the ones that were flavored, right? The ones that are like ranch flavored, where the flavoring isn't on the seed, it's the shell. So you want me to suck the seed and then take it out of my mouth, break it and get the little teeny tiny little seed, and then eat that? You're out of your mind. I would do the same thing with pistachios. It's No, I didn't do that, but that'd be crazy if I did. Is that even humanly possible without losing all your teeth? I definitely did for sunflower seeds. That was not a lie, but that would be crazy if you did it for pistachios. Pistachios are so good. Who made them? Let me call that man. Or one, I don't know. I do it for whole peanuts. I've done it before. It just tasted like dirt. Bam, bam. Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. They actually sell the cookie dough themselves. You can just buy a bag of them. You make out like you're this cool guy, better than us all, but you're just Radio Calf with a platform. Chat, I don't make out with anybody. Let's stop right there. We know. All right. My day will come, surely. He's out there. My gay arc, by the way. What's my favorite Pokemon? Giratina. This is Undella in summer. Wow. It sounds like it sounds like something that was wrote in the 1500s. This next piece, Undella in summer. Have you tried to get into playing competitive? I've EV trained a couple Pokemon, yeah. I don't think I'm built for competitive chat. I'm not built for many things. I'm built for hatching egg over a long period of time. That's something. What's the best Pokemon game? None of them. Throw them all out. Every last one. Platinum, then Legends. Black 2 White 2. I think that's a fair list. Some people are going to be like, ooh, what about... No, I don't care. Yeah, Emerald's 4th. Calm down. I love Legends. That is a great, great game. If you didn't like it, you just hate. You just hate Pokemon. Say it. Why Black 2, White 2 over Black and White? They added a bunch of stuff. Larger map. I think the story is probably not as good. But, yeah. Map-wise, you've got the PWT, you've got the Metal Rally, you've got the Shiny Charm, you've got... PokeStar Studios. You got free shinies. You got Genesect. The PWT is so underrated. It's insane how people have not played it. It's just, there's so much to it. So many songs that have not been listened to by probably 99.9% of the fan base. Insane remixes. Like, imagine, chat, just to give you a breakdown, if you've never played the PWT, so it's the Pokemon World Tournament, and the further you make it in it, you get to unlock, like, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, and then Unova leaders. Or I think Unova leaders is one of the base ones you get, but, like, you unlock the previous 4 gens where you fight the gym leaders from those gens, except for, like, 2 gym leaders, and they have remixed every single song. Champion theme, gym leader theme. I believe there are some rival themes in there as well, which are in the Gen 5 theme, and some of them just knock the previous ones out of the park. Like, the Wallace theme in Gen 5 sound is unreal. Unreal how good it is. And some people just did not care about it, which is like, it's understandable, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I enjoy it very much. But I think that's why I like Black 2, White 2 over the original. Were I doing this 3 months ago? No. I was doing this 10 years ago. This is a hunt that I started when I was a youngin'. Like my junior year of high school, I think. Sophomore year of high school, something like that. Sophomore year of high school. A real TBT. Yeah, I made a video on the PWT back in 2020. Yeah, it was one of the few videos I uploaded in 2020. I really wish that they would do another Battle Frontier, but I'm not banking on it. Battle Tower's okay. I want the full thing. Is 193 the number of shinies you got so far? Yep. Nearly 5 mil on your shiny video. Yeah. Which, by the way, chat, I was put into a what do they call it? Award show for that video. So if you would like to do that, you can vote for me and say, hey, I liked his video the most. Where? True Green 7. I think I've already, hold on. I think I still have it copied. There you go. Hey, thanks for pinning it. Yeah, click on that. And then obviously fill out the rest too, because it's further down. But it's pretty quick. But if I win, chat, I get $4 million. Wouldn't that be so cool? That's real, by the way. It's not made up. I'll share it with all you guys. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got you guys. Yeah, but it is crazy. That video has almost 5 million views in like 3.5 months. Twig, thanks for the Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you. I think at some point that video will hit 10 million. I definitely don't think in the first year, but in due time, it will get there, which is kind of crazy to think about. Even to this day, it's one of my, like daily, it's my most viewed video. By a lot. By quite a lot. Glad it's doing well. I appreciate it. Thank you. I feel like it transitioned to people asking if I'll do another one, which is no, I won't. I will not. It's a one and done. The only exception is if they ever made another Let's Go game. So. But if they did do that, I would do it on stream. For sure, I would do it on stream. I would do some of the soft resets off stream. But if it did do like catch combo and stuff like that, I would do it on stream. Just do it in Legends? Nah. I almost got every shiny in Legends. There's just a few that are way too difficult to get. Way too time consuming. It's like it's a waiting game for some of them, like all the distortion shinies, and that's not fun to sit through. Like to do it as stream content. I'd be fine doing it off stream. And I have I have it archived for every single shiny that I got. But so I could throw together a video, but getting those final ones, I don't even know how long it would take. It'd be a very long time. Very, very long time. Obviously, it's all luck, but realistically, you can get 3 encounters per like 45 minutes. So if I really put a lot of effort in, like one day, at most, I'm seeing like 40 Pokemon. Like a full day, 40 Pokemon. I don't know about that. What region would I want a Legends game for? Unova. Good old Unova. Yeah, aside from the Distortion Shinies, the only Shinies I didn't get in Legends while I played was, oddly enough, Baniri. I think, honestly, I think that's it. I think there was one other one. It was definitely Baniri. Because I was so confused about that the entire time. It's like, how did I not, out of all the Pokemon, how did I not get such a common Pokemon? But Baniri and... yeah, I think that's it. Spiritomb, true. Didn't get Spiritomb. No, I did. I did. Wait. No, I didn't. Never mind. I did the DLC, but I don't think I actually got it. How many shiny methods are there? A lot. We are very early in the game cycle. I still have to go through another about 12 years of games. Yeah, it's so hard to like think back as to what I don't have. Oh, the starters. You voted for me? Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't get the starters. I got, I think, Cyndaquil, and then I just didn't do the other ones, just because it was, I forgot. Yeah. How long do you think the Legends shiny hunt will take in this challenge? It'll be so fast, like 20 minutes. 20 minutes, tops. But yeah, this is probably the longest one that I'll do in the entire challenge. Yeah, so for Legends, I'm gonna do mass outbreaks or just a regular mass outbreak. Either way, I'm doing those. Who am I trying to get shiny? Zorua. I'm curious as to how much faster this will be tomorrow if I just have a whole bunch of eggs stocked up. Like, how many eggs can I rip through in the same amount of stream time? It's definitely more, like way more. So, I don't know. I'll try and get as many as I can. I would like to get 100. That'd be cool. We'll see. Man, I am so hungry. You know what would go crazy right now? Sushi. I'm folding. I'm folding for the sushi. It's happening. Pokeball. We're making it happen. Go eat. But I'm at 198. Wouldn't it be so cool if I would be like, oh, 200 guys and a shiny. And a shiny. Grilled cheese. I haven't had grilled cheese in so long. Since like the last time I had grilled cheese. I do need to get groceries anyways. But do I want grocery store sushi? Yep, I do. Yes, I do. It's Kroger, you know? Like, it's not... There are worse places to get grocery store sushi. Kroger's fine. Do you get recognized in public? Nice hoodie. Hey, thanks. I got it from the place where you buy them. No. I've been recognized at conventions a lot. Like the last convention I went to, I got recognized by probably like 40, 50 people. Like some of my friends were doing like signings and stuff like that, and I was like walking by the line, and they're like, "Hey, John." Very casual. People who approach me are very casual. Am I going to PAX East? So I applied for a badge, for a creator badge, and if they don't accept me for it, no. And they didn't reply, so I'm assuming no. What's the feeling of someone physically coming up and saying hi? I'll explain it to you in the easiest way I can. It is the equivalent of somebody coming up to you and being like, "Hey, I know you," and you're like, "No, you don't." Or, "I don't know you." You're like, "Well, I know everything about you." It's very like, whoa. But in outside of conventions, only one time I had a server know who I was. Do they have the crazy eyes? No. Police stranger coming up and knowing your name is weird. It isn't at a convention though. When I say like, "Hey guys, I'm going to this convention," and people see me at the convention, I don't see that as weird. But in like just randomly, yeah, it's kind of similar Oscars with 18 months of Prime. Hippo Prime. Appreciate it. Number 200. 200 eggs. This is the one. Strap in. $200 eggs. No shiny. All right, chat. I think that's going to do it for me today. I've been live for almost 4 whole hours. But here's the thing. Tomorrow, I'm going to be live on the internet. And I'll have some eggs prepared. What is going on with my eyebrows? Also, what is going on, guys? Sorry, ladies. All right, chat. Let's go say hi to Mr. Absol Gaming. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow around the same time, 12 o'clock, and we're going to game and play games. I'm going to get food and maybe sing a song. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, chat. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow. Drop a follow if you're new. I'd appreciate it greatly. Also, check your plans before you leave.